Okay.
Yeah, you have to go to the Ragged Glacier.
Okay.
Ragged Glacier.
So you guys are coming from the complete opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
Let's say just for tracking purposes, like somewhere. Takes a minute to get there because it's so big. But somewhere over here.
Anyone else having
Why are
like
we
a little bit of
taking
saddle
this?
wear?
Who are we taking the cottage?
You can walk
Oh, I
if you
see.
want.
So what about Kier Koenig?
But it's the other
I
side.
think Kirkonig is probably the bigger city that has access to like the most. If we need gear or whatever, people want.
Yeah, we'll have to make it there eventually.
Well, because where we were coming from was the glacier, no?
No, we're coming from the Sea of Moving Ice. The glacier's where we have to go eventually. So it doesn't really matter what city we go to start. I was just thinking one of the bigger cities might have like more re-up stuff. Like if we wanted potions. I mean, I'm sure we could find some of the mundane stuff wherever, but if there's anything specific people wanted, it might be better.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we would probably go into Bremen for a night and then head somewhere else, but we don't have to roleplay that part. Just because it's the closest one, we'd probably stop there. So and then we'd go somewhere else.
Okay. Oh, I see the wolf marker now.
Yeah.
Pull in the Bremen, get some shut-eye, and then...
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, did you guys enjoy that bar crawl? That was amazing, right? Yeah, that was the best time ever.
I fancied it. It was rather good.
Yeah, Jade played the piano,
number
did a little bit of
3
song.
was my favorite.
That was a good one, right? They had karaoke running.
Sorry, I have to backtrack. Ember, or not Ember, sorry, Ash was gonna put Ember's gem in her harp. Sorry, I want to see what happens there. If something happens there, I'm curious what that is.
Like,
she found it.
I think you let me do it.
We found it. He did, but he didn't describe really what happened. He said we would deal with that next time. I don't. Either because it was kind of late, so, and I don't know if he knew offhand exactly what to do with it, but it was.
So at this point, Ash has also lost all memory that Ember ever existed.
That's right. Yes.
Are we still under those curses?
Yeah.
And still afraid of her too?
It's indefinite madness, which means it lasts forever.
Cool.
But I am still schizophrenic. Good to know.
Now,
and you will always
Ash has mentioned here and there about her sister to the rest of us, right?
We don't know her sister. Yeah,
everybody knows Ember. You've met Ember. Yeah,
right. So for the rest of us, right, we're in full consciousness that she existed, and it's just to her.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just touchy for her, so she never talks about her anymore.
I mean, we were kind of in the heat of battle, so, like, I don't know when she would have come up since then.
Well, I suppose when you're trying to put that gem into the heart, it might come up.
One of the trials of, like, the doors in her thing.
The second trial is when you forgot about her.
Is that when I went schizo?
Yeah, that's when all of you got madness. That was the one where you guys had to roll survival checks.
Oh, long ago.
Yeah, and you would randomly disappear. That one causes madness if you fail wisdom checks.
I made lots of snowmen.
Two of you did.
They were great snowmen.
Oh, well, he's cackling.
Right.
Why are we cackling?
I don't know. So how did it work out with your harp there, Ash?
Can you see my screen, Holly? I'm kind of nervous. I'm writing something up that would be like if she saw it, that would make her.
No, it's just the long rest thing. Yeah.
Well, she was smart. She wouldn't tell you that if she could see it.
No, but whenever I just typed out, she laughed at that moment, and it's kind of a little juicy, so that's why.
No, I was really excited about this food that I was handed.
Okay, that's
Holly's always plotting.
Long library brings it out of her. Or the Midnight Library.
I like this music a lot. Sometimes when it lags, it sounds like a creepy little music box.
Yeah. It's got a good feeling to it.
Ooh, that's a pretty piano.
Someone get a song stuck in my head that's not Wonderwall.
Damn it, now that you said it, all I can think about is Wonderwall.
No, that's good.
It's a good song.
Question. Were any of y'all in marching band in high school?
Briefly.
I had a dream about marching band recently. And I wasn't in it. I was just observing another band. And I was like,
to unwind with a nice,
what in the world?
relaxing campfire song. I call this one the Campfire Song. Let's gather around the campfire.
Okay, never mind.
No, Kate, sorry.
And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just
Sing along.
It was a good attempt.
This reminds me of the other song the song of called "We Are Slowly Going Crazy." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I do not know that one.
Oh,
I love the Krusty Krab pizza song.
song sings it as "We are slowly going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. Slowly am I going crazy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch."
Oh, interesting. Yep, never heard
sing
that.
it backwards and forwards, and you just speed it up.
Oh.
Right. How much? It's been a number of days, I assume, on this road trip, right? No.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I think I need to stop somewhere, drink, and.
Is anyone's birthday passed
pick up
by
some.
yet?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know.
We've
Yeah.
We've never celebrated anyone's.
What's the day of the calendar? Maybe we'll run into those cat guys. All these really important questions.
I gotta take a look. Let's see. We are. Where is it? There it is. That's the first of the month.
Oh.
What month?
Maybe we wait. Is that the day? First of the month here, guys. Is that the day that everyone murders people in town and get real cold?
Is that not the... That was the end of the month. Or is it just the new moon? It's the new moon, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not tied to a date.
It's the 5th.
Okay. Is that the same every month? I don't know how moons work.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It kind
moon
of
cycles are 29 days, but
okay. Yeah, I did it for consistency because I'm not trying to sit here and track.
No, I just didn't. I mean, if it's 29 versus 30, that's cool. I just didn't know moons were like roughly a month. So okay.
Yeah, it's a 30-day calendar, 29 and a half or whatever is close enough. So.
Yeah.
What month is it?
Rain's Hand.
Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Somewhere in spring.
Spring.
I believe it's like March, to be honest.
Oh.
God, it would have just been Petunia's birthday then.
Oh.
Sweet.
So it is like
First seed is March.
Okay, then it's April. Because Rain's Hand comes after the first seed.
Ember's birthday is next month. Then Visiana's is the next month. And 2 months later, it's Ash.
Well, let's hope and pray that we get to those.
Yeah. Just go down the list. Dead. Then Ash's is in August. All right. Will we make it that far?
Leo. I don't know. Maybe. No. Cancer. Leo. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't be the same zodiac there anyway.
Right. Did I ever That's right. I gave that weird black egg thing to Bloodfoot and he ate it and
Yes.
something.
That's right, you did.
Yeah. But I still got my box, right? Still kept the box. The incubator box.
Yes, you can have that.
Yeah. Weird incubation box.
Are we actually staying the night in Bremen?
Yeah, we probably stay the night at least and then move on in the day.
Find you in fucking day.
Wait, I don't know about this place. I feel like something bad's going to happen.
Well, you never know when you have 5 taverns all sitting next to each other. You never know what can happen. They seem gun empty individually.
I guess, but I just feel maybe we should go to like Lonelywood or something.
Yeah, go hit up the mayor there. What's her name?
I don't know. I just have a feeling.
No, it's as good a reason as any. How are we gonna get there?
I'm just off my rocker, don't mind me. I'm trying to keep that in.
Or your schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Alright, so waking up in the morning in Bremen after you guys hang around the town and get some rest. The weather is very frigid. The winds are very heavy.
As opposed to the usual balmy temperatures.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, it's very much a blizzard. Can't really see. It's very cold. It's normally you guys are used to the nice warm weather that IceWind Dale usually presents, but it's a little colder than that.
It's like I can't see more than 15 feet in front of my face. Shitty weather. Should we be really traveling in this weather?
You'd probably be fine staying on the main roads.
No, that's
We
gonna
have
take
a
us.
tiny hut just in case, don't we?
Yeah, we do, but that's gonna take us through Targos if we do, or at least near it.
Yeah, but it probably makes sense to just cut through all the town. We don't have to stop Targos.
Isn't Targos where Echo's from?
Yes.
Shander? No, different
Targos, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Prince Shander is her capital city, I guess. Right?
She just has an orphanage there.
Okay.
It's also the capital.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Sounds like where Oral headquartered.
Did we also want to try and catch up with what's her name? Shit. The lady from the Harper's group.
Eclipse or?
That sounds about right. Yeah, Eclipse. Yeah, I knew something with an sound. Get confused with echo. Ryan, do we want to meet up with her at some point? Let her know what's going on. She did give us all these supplies.
Just out of character, that's who we're gonna show the codicil to, right?
We just know we needed the book to get into the city, but I don't know in what capacity that means, though. Like, I don't think we have a lot of context for that. So she may have context to it. I don't know.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Nah, she was the
That's
one
good.
that like.
Good to ask.
She's the one that like gave us like Chase was saying like gave us stuff to go do this.
Yeah. Prepped our mission.
She might also be able to resupply us. You know, she has contacts or abilities to get us stuff. Perhaps it'd be a good waypoint to get us prepared for the next adventure. I'm sorely lacking my mayonnaise
like
jar.
It's a plan within...
Anyone else have places to be?
Nope.
Yeah, I think, what was his name? Not Garcia, though. You know what? That's something she'd care about more. I could have sworn I saw Garcia on our way here, and I just need to go find him, I think.
Where did we leave him?
He's probably crying for me somewhere.
Wasn't he cheating on you last time we saw him, or was that the other reality?
No. That was in a dream, and none of us remember that. I think except for Ash.
Oh yeah.
Ash has lots of memory issues.
I need so much therapy.
I have multiple realities. One where I have a
Can't you
sister, one where I
hear
don't.
him? He's like calling for me right now.
We cannot hear him.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel you. I'm coming.
Is that like how I hear alcohol calling?
Your senses are tingling.
I'm wondering
where
if
does
we
the
should
tingle?
check on Lonelywood and maybe see. I don't know if you guys want the Shield Guardian.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I was saying we need to go there.
That's
I had a
more
feeling
for
we should
good.
go there.
Yeah.
But also I need Garcia, you guys. I don't think you understand.
All right.
Well, we have to pass through Targos kind of to, well, unless we cross over the water, but through Targos to get to Lonelywood, so we could probably find Garcia in Targos? Maybe.
He'd go home if he didn't have me.
Do we want to enter that Thanasis city though? Right, we just fucked up where their deity is were, so not sure
True.
if they got the word about that, you know.
It is a very good point.
Garcia.
I don't know if he's in Targos. I don't know where the hell he is.
I know. Where is he?
Does anyone have
We
a...
pass a gravestone on the side, just labeled Garcia.
No, oh man. It could be any Garcia. You know, sure, it's a pretty common name, really. Right. All right. So,
which city are we going to? Where are we going?
We kind of thought Lonelywood was...
Yeah, we do need the Shield Guardian, I guess. And then maybe to Care Koenig to get more cold stuff, or I don't know. I don't know.
You know, in our last battle, we had to deal with a lot of cold problems, right? So I think it behooves us to have better protections against that type of thing, right?
Hey.
You know, Lumi there, she did
will
pretty
be
well.
even more mad at us.
Yeah. Don't you?
But for some reason, I'm no longer cold.
You know, alcohol can only go so far with that stuff. And I got a feeling that people keep feeling like I drink too much, so.
Hey, Kaiser.
So,
I do miss Garcia. Can we possibly find him on our way to Lonelywood? Or was that your way of just being like, he's gone?
can we?
Can we?
Are you stopping?
He comes with us, he's probably gonna die.
She needs to know what she doesn't know what city he's in.
No, I mean we just send out a word. Maybe we can get Eclipse to find him.
Did you say sure?
I mean, we can see if we can find him.
Don't worry, Echo. I'm sure we got some connections out there. We can send word, feel out through our myriad of networks. You know what? I can put an ad.
Let him know I'm on my way to save him.
You know, if I can get hold of my people in where the fuck is that place? In Goodmead there, I can put out an ad in the paper. And that paper I run.
I forget about all the time.
That's right.
in the Goodmead Gazelle.
I love how Echo has become so obsessed with Garcia.
But we should be on our way.
I'm sorry.
So let's head to Yeah, let's head to Lonelywood then. That seems to be a fair target, at least for immediate
yeah,
pickup.
Definitely.
Nope.
Okay. Travel to Targos is about an hour. From there to Lonelywood, I think is closer to 6. So it's about 7 hours worth of travel.
That's not too bad.
Did we happen to find Garcia in that brief period we were passing through?
I need survival checks from everyone.
Oh.
Sweet.
Like everybody's just.
First roll 16, and I'm adding side eye.
13.
Got a 19.
I also have a 19.
I'm just hell bent on finding Garcia right now. I'll survive anything.
I have 8. I have 8 side eye. Oh fuck, these are getting a lot.
Oh yeah, I think I got another. I did. I got another sorcery point with the level up. Wow.
Wow.
Leveling up's cool,
19,
you guys.
17, a 13, 20, 16.
Ooh, I can also become giant one more time.
What is Eugene's roll?
A 6.
Eugene.
Don't worry, buddy friend. I take care of you. Maybe not like a mother hen, but to an extent.
Okay. So you guys make it to Lonelywood. About 7 hours have passed since you've departed from Bremen. City arriving in the city. It's very quiet. No one is on the streets the same way as it was when you were in Bremen. Heavy wind, heavy snowfall, limited visibility. Not much going on.
We need a booster off.
The only noise you hear is the wind. No sign of life anywhere.
There's no children playing in the streets, no snowmen.
No nothing.
I guess I should have said that in my normal voice.
The little flag standing outside the children's snow hut that was built months ago, just waving silently.
and a long abandoned weird semi-hotel thing that never really got off the ground.
It is nice and clean in there, though. Bjorn put some work into it.
Yeah, we should probably stay there, honestly. It sounds very good.
Well, first we should check on Nimsy.
Nimsy,
right. She's the one that makes those cookies. Yes. I like those.
Did I find Garcia?
Just a first roll. Was he just in the?
We went through Targos.
We went by
You
Targos.
didn't go through Targos. You went around Targos. Targos is a walled city.
I asked where he is.
I don't know where he is. I'm figuring out right now where he is. Let's see what the dice say.
He's drunk and wandering between cities.
He needs me.
Let's see if his spidey senses tingle and he finds Echo.
He's been taking the collateral by oral.
Doesn't Spidey sense only go off when there's danger?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
I feel danger.
Yeah, for some reason he comes back.
It's like the cat that came back.
Let's head over to Nimsy's place then. See if she's home.
I suppose.
Either that or we can head to the tavern. But
Well, nobody rush to speak their mind.
what do you think, Jade?
That sounds like a good plan.
Excellent. Thanks, Jade.
The Nimsy's house?
Lumi and Jean both been rather silent since we arrived in Bremen.
Lilywood?
No, like literally since Bremen, y'all have both been very silent.
Oh, I was the one who said go to Lilywood.
You should stars and you weren't around. And then later you mentioned that. But even then, Dogmore!
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
And Lumi,
Well, I want to go into Nimsy's because they should be. Devil and Pablo should be there with the Shadow Guardian.
Right, that's what I was asking about. Like it's
Mhm.
Devil and Pablo. You got
Alright.
that weird robot thing you're looking for, right?
So rolling up
Yeah.
the Nimsy's, again, wandering through the streets. You might see like the flicker of a candle here and a little bit of light there through the windows of the houses as you ride by, rolling up to a slightly larger house, that being this home of the speaker. The same as here. It's fairly quiet, not much going on.
Can I smell cookies?
Give me a perception roll.
Sorry to interrupt. But please continue.
But you roll up to the house, you dismount the wolf, walk up to the front door, and give it a knock. Who's at the door?
Garcia.
No, but which of you is going?
Oh, I would be heading up right away because I'm looking for cookies. And I rolled an 11.
Because she has an agenda.
According to my dice, apparently, Nimsy's cookies are stronger than that of a blizzard.
Oh, guys, I'm getting hungry again. I smell something good.
The faintest whiff of Just vanilla and gingerbread.
Yeah.
Just pressed through the cracks in the house.
Do you guys smell that?
So that's just
Guys?
being carried like a cartoon character with his feet off the ground,
Yeah.
following the steps.
You guys, come on, follow me. It's here. It's here.
I'm like a dog.
Yeah, Conan, you coming with me? Yeah, right. I'll get you one.
What was the name of this dog we're riding? Sorry, it's not Conan, is it? It's
Yeah, it is. It's Conan.
Yeah, it's gone.
okay, good. Okay, got the
The
two
cat's
backwards.
name is Carl. The wolf's name is Conan, and the dragon's name, I guess, should begin with a C. So I've made the other ones begin with C's.
Coco?
So Coco, it is. There we go.
It's a white dragon, no, or silver.
The white dragon.
I know. What is it?
It's a white chocolate.
It's white chocolate.
Okay.
As I float towards the door.
Cocaine.
Yeah, that's right. It's short for cocaine.
Yeah, it's cocoa powder. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cocoa.
Yeah, cocoa.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't really knock on the door. My face kind of plants into the door.
Why?
Just as for
As it hasn't been that long since we used the door. It's just,
No, you guys just don't
Yeah, we had to go
understand.
through a lot of them at her place.
I thought you were good at doors.
I'm good at opening the lock mechanism, but like, the actual function of a door, right?
Olivia?
You know, when it's something about the smell. It's just it does me something good.
Jade's gonna use thaumaturgy to make cookies whispering. So let's hear.
Oh, what's that? I hear the cookies.
What are you talking
Here,
about? And she's just pretending that she doesn't know. Oh, I hate them too.
Oh my god, guys, I think they might be in danger. I think we have to go in right now. We have to get going. I don't think we wait for them to answer the door.
As you bonk into it, about 20 seconds later, you can hear like soft footsteps, and then like right next to the door, and then something unlatch and the door open. And standing there with a cup of tea in her hand is Popla.
Can I just burst through the door past her?
Right. The tea gets knocked on the floor. And
I'm just gone. I don't know.
I'll momentary stasis the tea.
So now there's just a cup and like some liquid floating in the middle of the air. She goes and picks it up and kind of scoops it back in.
Yeah.
The air about the Popula, normally her very giddy, bubbly self, she seems a lot more solemn and a lot more quiet. And she kind of gives like a small smile as she sees you and kind of gives you a nod and motions for you to enter the house.
Long behind Sulak.
He has inhaled the entire tray.
that first serving is long gone.
Okay, upon entering the house, you can see at the table, Nimsy kind of with both her hands, like her chin in her hands, just looking at Devil is kind of reading a book and discussing something with Nimsy. Poplar goes and she takes her seat back next to Devila. None of the children are present.
Cool.
That's not a good sign.
No.
I mean, it might be late. They could be in bed.
Oh god.
She said, hopefully.
Just to be clear, have any of us met Nimsy socially in this house before?
That would be the 1 month sign of like time skip that we did, was essentially there to familiarize your current characters with the world your old characters knew.
Right, so we'd be aware she has kids, just...
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Not that Sulak cares, he's eating cookies.
As you guys enter, Devila like turns around. She kind of gently closes the book and then slides it off to the side. Kind of the same quiet look as Popla has, and gives a smile. It's like, you're back in one piece. It's quite a relief.
You beat.
Lumi's gonna take
Barely.
walk up, like take a couple steps forward and like pull the codicil out of her bag. And kind of like walk over to Devila and be like,
Devila kind of will reach out for it and take it if you're offering it to her.
Yeah.
She sets it on the table. She picks up a glass of tea of her own tea and gives it a sip and sets it down. And it's like, well, not only back in one piece, but it's returning quite successfully. How was the island? How did you manage?
it was tough. We definitely got away with the skin of our teeth.
Yeah, I think we got.
I was a
Lucky
fucking bird for a
for-
while.
Seems to be y'all's specialty is to survive when times get tough.
Don't
Well,
seem
welcome back.
rather pleased by that.
Yeah, no, it's actually quite surprising, to be honest, and it's actually quite surreal to be holding this in my own hands. You kind of,
So you're not like upset that we're back.
no, why would I be?
Yeah, what's with that?
Everyone's so
Did it-
green, lighten up.
Oh, you don't expect us to return? Did you?
You can see with the book remaining on the table, she just kind of like flips open the cover and starts like just flipping through the pages, looking at it, stopping every once in a while to read some text or look at an image. Eventually she gets to the end, to the poem, and she ponders over that for quite some time.
Can I roll insight and see if she's more like sad or frustrated?
Sure.
Sad or frustrated. Okay.
I want you to roll this. Actually, roll it again, but roll it privately, please. You kind of shit on that one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I feel like we
I'll
came in at a really bad time.
Probably.
What are you talking about? These cookies are fucking great.
We always do, don't we?
I mean,
We
in
only
fairness,
walk-
she is still baking.
Okay, I
Could
set
be
it
that
to
bad.
Dungeon Master.
She might be stress baking.
Perhaps.
Okay. All right, I'll roll with that. So when you look at her, kind of as she's pondering over this poem, you can see that, like, her eyes are starting to like squint a little bit, and her face, it looks very almost lost, almost unsure. As, she's in a deep state of thought at this moment.
Lumi's gonna kind of like step closer to Devil and be like, "Is she okay?"
It's not blank, is it?
She's looking at the poem.
Oh,
No. But like,
Well-
what if the poem was like missing? It disappeared from the page.
I think
That's
it's
why
more
she's so
about
confused.
her wondering like what we had to do to get this book or something. I don't know. It's the vibe I'm getting.
No, Nimsy. You can tell us anything if you want us to leave or if there's anything wrong.
Nimsy has the most fake smile she can muster. And she'll kind of slide a letter over to Jade.
Can I read it now?
Yeah, just gonna copy and paste it to your DM. 1 second.
Okay.
Well, is it Sissy?
I'm kidding. I don't really go up to her.
With the little, it's like a scroll, like almost kind of like parchment paper that's been kind of unrolled and unfolded. And it's a little crinkled. But she slides it over, Jade. You pick it up off the table, and this is what you see.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Jade, what does it
Fucking
say?
Cookie Monster over here.
I was like, that sounded really quiet for a while. I was like, I don't know, what am I up to? I'm eating cookies.
Oh. Okay.
Sissy?
Okay. Okay.
You could just pass the letter to the rest of us. You don't have to read it out.
No, I wanted to read it. I
Can I
can't read
read
right now.
it?
I'm eating cookies.
Why, you don't want to read it?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Does Nancy
sounds
want
like a
me to
no.
say this out loud in front of everyone?
Yes,
What is your
please.
reaction to doing this? I want to see how does Jade react to reading
It's
this?
not bad.
I mean, Jade quite literally got the chills, and now
Ooh.
she's like just kind of too stunned to speak at the moment.
Slide it over to someone then and let them read it.
Just pass it around the circle.
Yeah,
we'll
I'm just
read
gonna
it.
blank stare.
Stare.
I'll like slip it into Echo's hands first.
I'm gonna just hold it out for Sulak because Echo, I think I'm kind of getting that I'm a little crazy right now, so I'm just gonna like take it and pass it off.
So I will look at it, and in his best cookie mouth ridden voice,
gosh,
he's
I
gonna,
should've handed it
he's
to
gonna,
Ash.
he's gonna try and read
Yeah,
it.
probably.
I will read it with if you want.
Yeah, someone.
Sweet. 1 second, give it this a little bigger.
My crew, the great powerful department.
No, I'm gonna rip it from his hand and pass it to someone else.
I wasn't done yet.
No.
Well,
I'm gonna
all
like
right.
comfort Jade while I like rip it and hand it. Like I'm just gonna like flip it to someone. Like take it, someone.
You can see Jade has like a blank stare, but her fists are like balling up.
I'm gonna rub your shoulders. Like,
Someone, your volunteers.
I'll take it. Or you could just
Alright.
post it in the thing and we could all read it.
Yeah.
Like, can we just say that we passed it around?
I assumed someone would read it, but I didn't think it would take this long for someone to actually read it.
Sorry.
I was reading
It's
it. No one
fine.
wanted to hear it through Cookie's voice.
But yeah, no, Jade, I think your reaction's fine. It makes sense. It's okay. You're acting out your character, which is
There we go.
Go for it, Ash.
We're all reading it now.
We'll
Ah.
read it out loud.
We're gonna be sacrificed.
Read it out loud, please.
I don't wanna. It's on the chat now.
Lumi's gonna look at this and be like,
They didn't even get my last name wrong.
By decree of the great and powerful Frostman, on the day of the new moon, the following must be presented for sacrifice. Ash Firelight, Eugene Adelaide, Echo Cypress, Sulak Void Popper, Jade Jagatai, Lumi Owlin.
Also requires...
I thought it was, sorry.
Alin.
You just switched the W and the L.
She also requires the Speaker of Goodmead, as well as the corpses of the white-haired rogue, the Fearborg, and the Slime. Fearborg. Yeah. Or not Jade. White-haired and Callous.
Okay.
Alice, Petunia,
He
and
offered up as
V.
statues for her garden. Doing any or all of the above mentioned will result in favor from the Frost Maiden. So speak of Goodmead being male. Oh, shit.
Let's meld all of the corpses that we still have and us.
Nimsy, was this sent to just you or everyone?
It's pretty much posted on every city in IceWind Dale.
Someone fucking take us down.
I'm very surprised no one has tried to attack us.
Well, I think the people have quite a bit of respect for you. I don't think they'll give in too quickly. However, as time goes on, I fear I don't know how well their resolve will hold.
So we're fighting a war of attrition.
I suppose it's could have been expected for stealing a book, but we've done what's been needed, so... Shield Guardian, please.
Yeah, we gotta move quickly, I guess.
Devila kind of like slowly reaches in her pocket and fizzles around for a little bit and pulls out the emblem and kind of puts it in Lumi's hands. And it takes her a good few seconds to actually let go.
She's gonna be like, what's wrong?
Well, honestly didn't think you all would get this far.
Some faith.
Please don't raise the death flag before we've finished our quest.
It's more so I really don't want you heading to the city.
Why not? Don't you want to see an end to this?
Well, do you know why the city is closed off with something of Oral's creation?
There's lots
Have you
of
ever
more.
pondered this thought, or were we ever informed as to why the path of the city?
I may or may not have thought of it before I got drunk and then I forgot.
Well, give it some thought.
I mean, either way, we're gonna die. We've been public enemy number 1 in every single city, so we either gotta finish this or what? Like, we're just gonna be sacrificed, so...
Yeah, we're not little bitches.
I'm not scared
That is
of you.
not what I said.
I don't doubt.
I imagine the city's closed off because there's something in there that Oral's afraid of.
You can see Devila just points to Eugene and gives a nod.
Something that she's afraid of.
Well,
Some sort of
if we
Achilles
can get
heel.
that, we can stop her.
From what I've talked about with Professor Skin, I think it's more so there's a lot of powerful and probably unpredictable magic in that city. I don't know if it's some... Oral's probably scared of it for her own personal reasons, but whatever's in there might be dangerous to others as well, including ourselves. But, and I'll kind of look at Devila and say, as they're kind of mentioning, we're sort of in a predicament where we need to get to that city for our own reasons. Lumi and myself now are kind of on a clock. And we think the only way to stop that time is in that city.
This is why this is such a difficult moment for me. It is the well-being of the citizens of IceWind Dale, the ability to rid this area of its everlasting winter forever lies within those rooms, as well as the cure for my friends here.
All good.
However, there is a danger that is dwarf sorrow in comparison.
All good things come with sacrifices. Many things
And
are
I
paid
think
in
we've
blood.
decided we were willing to do whatever a while ago.
I'm just gonna look at her and just look at Devil and be like, anything that you can tell us as a forewarning will help us. So if you know something, don't keep it cryptic.
You'll see she'll kind of turn the chair around and put her elbow up kind of on the table. And then on the other opposite arm, lean her head on her shoulder and kind of just stare like blankly at the fireplace. Well,
that is not keeping it not cryptic.
give me a second to organize my thoughts.
Let's go potty.
You all
Have fun.
know, you all remember good old Mr. Falco, correct?
Sure.
And
That
you remember
wild card.
all the little monsters that were being fought off down on the other side of the dale.
Hmm.
You remember the witch, creator, that mage, the woman.
Fondly.
So give a little chuckle at that statement. Do you remember where she gained her power from?
A different god. God of Chaos or whatever it was. What's that? I don't know.
Lol. Lol. The Spider Queen. Correct. Do you know where Lol currently resides?
I'm gonna take a wager it's in that city.
Look at you, so smart. Locked away for thousands and thousands of years by ancient magics, and further sealed by Oral's Gracia.
So, Oil's only been here for, give or take, 3 years now, right? At least in this capacity. Did
Correct.
Lowell break free of her original bonds?
She's been locked away in the city, but Oral's trying to prevent people from finding her. One of the reasons she settled in IceWind Dale not was only because of the lovely cold climate, but because she knew the Arcane Brotherhood was mounting an investigation to go find the city. Thus finding the city, thus finding this god that, frankly, could devour Oral. And now you see why I'm worried. Letting something with such power out into the world. Right now, we just have some blizzards, some bad weather. This thing could mean much worse for all of the Sword Coast.
Just a few ritual sacrifices every month, you know. Yeah.
Yes, how would you like everyone to be sacrificed instantly? How does that feel to you? Just right away.
Well,
We're assuming it's an evil entity. Maybe it isn't.
So the reason, everything with Falco was, its essence, in a sense, restrained by this mage, the one who worshipped Loth. He knows Loth's power, he understands the power that she controls, and him being some sort of demigod himself craves this power, and he thinks he can take it and use it for himself. So not only is he trying to essentially bring ruin to everything that we know here on the overworld, but if he fails and Loth is set free, it will soon be seen that her presence means death for everything that you know.
So we're right in the line of a dagger between setting the greater evil free and killing the evil we know.
Precisely.
What holds Lowell in that city other than her magic? Because, again, she's only been here a few years, so unless that seal was previously broken, or is the worry that it was weakening?
The worry was the adventurers, because they knew that Arcane Brotherhood was setting forth into that city.
To break
As you know.
Okay, alright. Well,
Temptation of that, and as well as Zaina, that mage as well. There's a lot of activity upon bringing her return from Zaina, and there was a lot of activity among the exploration of the city, and among arriving in the city, exploring the city. They were sure enough to stumble upon her.
Yeah, I'm understanding now. Or in the case of Falco, intent to free her to try to garner her power for themselves. What I'm wondering, I mean, if Oro put up this barricade and this book here is kind of the only thing that can undo it, I mean, wouldn't she just put the barricade back up? Again, we're not. I'll be honest. The main focus here is if there's a way to turn off this winter. Is that gonna negate her ability to freeze that? I guess I'm trying to understand if Oral's sole purpose here. Like, are we trying to say she's a good guy? You know what I'm saying? You understand? Like, I don't. Is she just trying to?
The lesser of two evils, you might say.
It's similar to that. Her values and what she desires are purely selfish. Obviously, she uses IceWind Dale and created it in her, or well, resides in it because she's able to control it. She's able to keep herself safe. Now, where it goes from here, there's definitely a way to solve all of your problems in this city, including the weather, which is why I am so torn. Eugene, you can feel your bag kind of rustling around. And you hear just like this muffled voice coming from inside of it.
Oh, the fucking orc.
Yeah, I'll reach back and just pull out Professor Scant.
It's like, my gosh, all this talk of Mithril and I'm not invited. Feels like my birthday parties.
I forgot you were in there.
Devla and Popula just kind of like look at it in like a little bit of a state of shock.
Devla, Popula, this is Professor Scant.
How do you do? And they're just gonna like kind of nod and give short introduction. And you know something about the city? And he'll sit there and he'll explain how he understands like the magics and a lot of the stuff, and he puts all of his research into it, and he understands the language and everything along those lines. And then he'll give the backstory of how he got stuck in the orb and all kinds of, just kind of rattling on for a little bit. And then you'll hear Popula start speaking in a different language, and then Scant reply in the same language. And then Devla, Popula, and him have a short conversation in said language.
Hey, what are they saying? Yeah. Hey. Is that necessary right now? I think that anything that you know, we should know as well.
Yes, I'm going to. Yes, don't worry, I'll let you know. What?
Question. Whoa, that turned like Scottish. So this Spider Queen lady, has she been known about? Is she something new that we've just learned about? Why are you now telling us about this after we've gone and gotten this book?
You killed her high priestess. You've definitely known about her.
We knew about Lo. I don't think you guys told us about this, and I'm not sure what the secrecy was for. It seems as though the less people that know about it, the better.
Precisely.
But we aren't the lesser
people, though.
If you
wanted to scare us away, you should have done it sooner.
I feel like, I get the point of not telling the masses, but we are not the masses. We are the people that are literally taking on the biggest risks, the hardest jobs, and we are the people that are involved in this the most deeply. Like, I feel that information was pretty pertinent.
We literally got the book.
To be honest, I was hoping you would be able to find a way to end this winter while on the island.
It almost sounds like you
Or die
don't
trying.
want the winter to end. Otherwise, you would have told us all this information.
Again,
The only way we would have been able to do that is if we killed Oral, and she would have just come back.
I know this is why I'm so torn in this situation.
Also, I'm like 90% we could not kill Oral, by the way. She quite frankly fucked us up.
Yes, but this punishes so much trust. To tell us this late in the game. Deviler.
Yeah. She'll kind of sit back up and then take her leg and then cross it over the other one. And then once again lean back in the chair.
I know that maneuver.
Well, again, there's nothing we can do to stop you to do what you want. Obviously,
It's not even what we necessarily want anymore. We don't really have much of a choice if we want to stay in IceWind Dale.
I know. I can't.
And we were under the impression that you all wanted this winter to end. And now you're acting like you don't.
We do want the winter to end. But I also don't want the risk of this Spider Queen being set free.
So tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
We're not doing the Spice Girls right now.
Just to walk it back here a second, were you all speaking? I'm just curious. Is that the language of the city? I don't know if it's Nethralian. I'm not sure what you'd call it, but
Professor Scant, you'll see just like a little hand materialize in his little globe where he does like the finger pointing up to like correct you because you said something wrong. It's Laros actually.
Yeah, Laros. Are you? So, what, Joel? So I know Scant here has been studying this for hundreds of years, and are you all more familiar with the city than? I mean, obviously you know a lot more about it, but
Feeling these two have been holding
been?
it back from us that they are from the city.
Yeah, have you been before?
Have you lived there? Are you from there?
What's the best shops?
They're from there.
How long have you been 17?
We've been traversing this overworld for hundreds of years, as you know. We've seen many things, we've learned many things. We speak 100 tongues.
Have you been to the city?
No,
Yeah, stop. Just
So what took you? Where do you all learn this language from? Anyways, are there tomes around still? Or I mean, I guess I don't. I'm just. It seems like the way you all have used this language, it seems like a secondhand language almost to y'all, no? Is this the same language they talk to each other in, or a different one?
It's the same one they've been speaking this entire campaign.
Right, yeah.
You see, this is a lost language, so few do
like
understand.
Latin.
Exactly, just like whatever Latin is, we don't know that one. So walking around taverns, it's always safe to assume somebody speaks one thing or another. So IceWind Dale, I don't know, the general populace doesn't seem too well educated, so you could probably assume most of them know Dwarvish or Common. However, in some higher scale cities such as Neverwinter or Waterdeep, you have people who know dozens. Popple and I want to converse, get information across. We use a language that nobody knows.
I speak Gnomish. Nobody knows that one.
Actually, that one is even more rare, most likely.
Yeah,
No one else here speaks Abyssal, and I do.
I speak Abyssal. What are you talking about?
You do? Why have we been speaking this whole time?
I never knew you knew.
We got out of there alive.
I gotta make some abyssal joke. I don't know what the fuck is something about devils and screwing over angels.
I think we all can appreciate your concern, Devila, but I think at this point it's pretty foregone that we're gonna have to go to the city. Even if not for oral, we've got our own reasons now. And the more you know, and I mean, we'll take Scant with us here. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have a little field trip, but
I hear a squeal from his little ball because he's excited.
I put him back in the bag.
Go away, you hamster.
The more you're willing to share with us, at least the safer we can do. But unless you've got another alternative, I think we're up against a wall.
And of course, we'll do anything we can to make sure that IceWind Dale stays safe. That's our entire goal here.
Do you plan on bringing one of the arcane wizards? The tiefling, the necromancer?
I mean, do we need to at this point? It seems like we've kind of figured it out now. I mean, a couple of them wanted us to take them there, but I don't see much of a reason to take them with us now. Especially knowing they're interested in gaining something from this law person potentially.
That is. See, she picks up like a small ornament from the center of the table, kind of shaped like a bear, and she's just like kind of looking at it and fidgeting with it in her hands. And she's not really making eye contact with anyone. She's just kind of staring at it as she's playing with it.
I
would rather you not. Obviously, you're correct in the assumption of they are more likely to do something stupid than the thought of you. You all have your ideas of what you want to accomplish, or your goals. There's a little bit more on the gray side here, but what I worry about most is the temptations of the city. Ythryn is something that you can't really fathom. Upon arriving, even if you are able to arrive through the holes that present itself on the journey, arriving in the city will tempt you with power, with magic beyond what you can imagine. And anything surviving in the city, I don't know if you'd be able to stand up against it. So, as good and as rightful as your motives are now, in a few days' time, will they still be the same?
Well, I can't speak for the others, but my motives are, and they have always been, for my brother. So whatever gets me in that direction, temptation or not.
If making a pact with Lolth revives your brother, would you do so?
Well, it depends if I had to sacrifice myself exactly in that case, but there's some simulations of the deal, but I won't just outright take that out.
She's gonna open her palm and kind of look at everyone and point at Sulak. My case in point. Signing a pact with this god.
I have a pact with another god right now. No one's ever said boo about that. Yeah.
Could you, I don't know if it's investigation or Arcana history, but I would like to. She said she had something in her hand.
It's just a little like carved wooden bear thing. She picked it off on the table. She's fidgeting with it because it's more of a nervous habit. That's what you're saying.
I thought she pulled it out of her pocket. And it was like a significant.
A tune you used to whittle.
Gotcha. I mean, Sulak, look at him. I know he wants to save his brother, but I don't think he's willing to give up who he is, and I imagine Law wouldn't be taken just just giving him the power without taking something more from him, who he is, and everything about that. And I mean, you're probably right. There's probably a lot of powerful temptations there, but again, I mean, what is the alternative? I mean, I get it's scary. We didn't expect it to be easy.
Appreciate that, Eugene.
We just fought a god, and nod at him. We just fought one god. I'm not opposed to trying to fight another.
The issue is time. Devil and I need time.
How much?
Well, you don't have time.
No, we don't. We've got until the next new moon, probably, before people want to come for our heads. So
At that point,
we've got less than a month before, even if we left IceWind Dale, before me and Lumi
that's true. Even more.
are gone. Which I wouldn't, I'm not gonna fault y'all for trying to leave, but I don't think we've got much of an option.
Lumi just kind of like grabs his hand with her wing.
She's just gonna kind of stare.
I would rather like to go home in my cushiony life with my butler. So if you could make things right and me not have to worry about being sacrificed, that would be great.
Yeah, to that point, I want to make sure that Callus is safe. I'd like to stop by, even if it's quick, just to make sure that he's safe.
Might have to dimension door you into the city or something, because they're not gonna let you leave.
He's in good mead with Mel, and since she's on the wanted list, I assume that's probably one of the safest cities. I think at this stage we should probably avoid every other city, though.
Yeah.
Nimsy here is probably the only other speaker I outright trust.
Does anyone have Mel on Sending Stone or something like that to get communications?
We should probably check on her, shouldn't we?
I think he's just trying to save a little bit of time. Like we said, we don't have much. It's a little bit more southern. Is that I look to Devil? Are you able to get in touch with Mel?
I'll try, yes.
So
she'll get up and push her chair in and kind of walk off to wherever her room is.
As long as I know Callus is safe, I can continue on.
Should have just taken honestly a bit of his finger or something. Then you could probably just bring him back no matter what. Just get a true resurrection out there, and you'd be fine.
Well, if there's an easier option, just using the whole body, because you're right. I get you.
I'm just saying portability.
No, I did. I got a statue thing here that it was holding on to. I don't, but you make a good point. You do. Yeah, I'm not sure he'd be happy if I took his finger, though.
Yeah, it'd come back. It's like a starfish. It'd come back as one whole piece.
Is that how that works? You'd be better at telling me.
It's a pretty high level spell. That pretty difficult, but yeah, generally it would kind of bring them back truly as they are. But
no, okay, all right.
I don't know about the lunar tear, how that quite works. That seems to just need their life essence. So
all
I
right.
imagine it'd work similar to.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but all right, well, but either way, at the moment, I don't have that.
I will say this: if we're leaving the city and you're worried about his body, you probably need to get it out of Goodmead in some capacity.
Yeah, out of the city itself.
I know Mel. I'm sure Mel would likely do what she could to protect it, but again, her being on the hit list.
Yeah, One powerful, albeit powerful, but one person against an army or even a town mob can still be overwhelmed. He's already dead. You could just throw him in some snowbank somewhere. I'm sure that'd be overall fine.
I'm sure even Conan could take it and hold him for us for a while.
I forgot about that dog. I could give that dog more credit.
So, and maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll see with Devila if she's able to get in touch with her.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think we should be spending too much more time in IceWind Dale, though. I'd probably like to try to get out of here. Good mead's what? Probably another 12 hours, give or take.
Yeah, it's kills a day one way or the other. Yeah.
Probably need to spend the night outside of town. I don't want to put any more weight or target on Nimsy's back than she's already got.
Exactly, yeah.
But if we do that and maybe get to good meat in the morning and then leave from there, just so you can take care of that, and Ash can, I guess, I'm not sure if she wants to do the same with her sister, or...
Yeah, Ash, know your sister, Ember.
Her sister's been dead.
I know the body, because she asked for the body.
Gone.
Yeah, she was like,
yeah. You're right.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, I brought up a painful memory.
I just read the letter, and I thought the letter wanted all their bodies, but it just wanted the people who were still bodies.
So Devila returns from her room, and as you can see, she kind of stops. She's got her hands down kind of on her lower stomach, kind of holding each other, like holding her hands. And she just looks and says, Mel and the others have been taken somewhere safe, it seems.
Okay.
The head guard replied, Mel took a little bit of convincing to leave the city.
Which guard?
The, Hilda.
Okay, her HS.
Can I do an insight on just like her delivery of that to see whether or not like she is of worry or truth? There.
Yeah, sure.
You want it private or just open?
You can do private.
Yay! There's a button for that one.
Should be at the top.
Oh, there we go. Dungeon Master. Hopefully this hits just you. God, that sucked.
God, you rolled a 25.
Oh, I know, it was so good. I gotta push that up even higher. I want to know absolute.
Because she's got, so as she's saying this, she's got a very kind of straight face, and her delivery, she finishes all of that. She appears to be speaking the truth. They drugged Mel, threw her in a carriage with the bodies, and took them south. So
she loves that.
She refused to leave, apparently.
That seems a little unorthodox, but I'll have to go with that for the time being. But you can guarantee Callus' safety.
As I was told, all of the bodies in Mel were on this carriage heading south, past the mountains.
All right. Well, I'll go with that.
Well, in that case, you're probably more used to Callus alive and not sacrificed, so I think we best be getting that IceWind Dale. Yeah,
agreed.
Probably tonight. I don't know about everyone else, but I don't think we should be staying here.
Yeah, there's too many eyes.
I'm sorry, y'all said the same. You guys talked right over each other. I got none of that.
Jake was just agreeing. She said, "I think we gotta get a move on."
I spoken no much sorry.
Yeah, I'll have to study that sometime. It's a fun language.
It is, you know. It's aside from here, it's been surprisingly useful. You know, it's just here. I was really, honestly, quite surprised. You know, it's not a very diverse area.
Now the gnomes, I don't think like it up here. A little too cold.
Yeah, perhaps. You know, the small feet.
Yeah. I mean, imagine a gnome trying to walk through the snow, right?
I know. You say the 2 feet. You say the snow is 2 feet tall. That's just the whole thing, right? The whole gnome, right? You just see their caps.
I'll just kind of like chuckle, and just kind of go, sorry, just trying to lighten the mood here a bit. So I think we're gonna take off here, Devil. Again, before we go, any sort of, I know you don't want us going, but again, I think it's just something we gotta do. I love magic. It's cool, and I can appreciate the city for what it is, but I also respect that you wouldn't be this concerned if there wasn't something to be concerned about. Unfortunately, like I said, I think I've got other priorities that we need to deal with, and that city seems to be the only option we've got right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can see she turns and looks at Devila, and then Devila looks back. Devila turns and looks at Popula, as Popula's kind of still sitting in the chair with her head on her hand, her chin on her hand. And Devila's just got kind of like these big, or Popula's got like these big beady eyes looking into Devila's. And Devila's face is extremely solemn, extremely serious. As she does this, Popula kind of slowly stands up, and you can see like she's starting to tear up. She pushes in her chair and walks down the hallway. Devil looks back to you all and says, "I cannot stop you from going, and I trust in everything that you do. But the city is a different beast. Keep your wits about you. Your will must stay strong. For you might think you can handle the dangers of the city, but the unknowns greatly outweigh what you would expect."
We'll keep that in mind.
We have a chocolate dragon now.
Every step, you must be careful. Every step. Or
We'll
one,
stay vigilant.
you will die. 2, you become a monster. Perhaps attack the very city you were trying to save.
You know, one of us did become a monster once.
That's right. That's how Lumi's still seeing him.
You're still muted.
I forgot about that.
She'll just give a wave.
You're still holding his hand while he's looking like this gangly monster.
Lumi's a bit of a freak.
Yeah, actually, she's into it. It's weird.
Yeah, that's my monster.
She looks at him very sadly, like, but she doesn't quite look at him.
Yeah, she probably can't stare as long as she.
Yeah. Because she can still hear. I'm assuming she can still hear him talk normally.
Yeah. Maybe.
If she can, then she would just try not to look at him. I would
That
assume.
giant beast with like my shitty southern accent.
Yeah, I've been muted. I was saying, babes, before you leave, since we can't go into the city, can like someone get us some supplies?
Who are you talking to?
Anyone who's not in our group.
Well, Devil and Poplar are gone at this point.
Oh.
Fuck, they just fucked right off, before you even finished, Echo. Jesus Christ. Fuck, they're rude, aren't they?
They walked away. Nimsy looks at you and she shakes her head no.
Cool,
Can we have some cookies for the road then?
I think Sulak ate them all.
Dang it.
I left one on the plate.
It's for just my
Not in your
own
bag then.
my own sanity and the safety of my children.
We get it! You're a stingy bitch!
And I haven't seen the kids about it. Are they just out playing or something?
Sorry.
That made her cry.
Oh!
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have eaten all the cookies. I did leave that
You're a
one.
stingy bitch, and then you mentioning her kids. Oh, we're horrible.
I'm not even gonna roll insight on that. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Well, shall we fuck off into the wilderness then?
That's what we do. We just disappear into the darkness. Thanks for your hospitality. Really appreciate everything.
I'll give a deep bow.
He's still crying.
I'll say thank you in Gnomish.
They didn't tell me where the shield guardian was. I guess is it still in the hotel?
Shield Guardian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back outside, the blizzard is a little bit worse than it was when you arrived. By now, it's becoming what would be late night. You can see Conan, he's kind of just curled up in a ball next to the side of the house, just taking a rest. And as you guys exit the house, you can see just two little ears like pop up out of the snow. And his head comes up and he turns and he walks
He's
over.
my good boy.
Aww.
He licks Ash's entire body.
He's a good boy.
Are we heading to the inn or the tavern? I think
We gotta leave the city. See, I don't think we can stay here. Not with those posters up. Doesn't seem smart.
fair enough. Do you think I could just go get just one bottle of booze for the road? I just and back, and back. I can do it stealthy. I don't have to be seen. Unless you know.
All right, just yeah. I mean that's just a side link up, buddy, and just try to be safe.
Is there any way for me
before
to?
he goes and give him guidance? He better not get any attention on you.
Can I discreetly go order a bottle of booze for the road?
And we after this we really got to talk about your drinking problem.
I think with all the craziness and stuff like that, I think I earned it. I think.
That's why he said after this. There will be no more craziness. It's time to stop.
Well, all right, we'll take one day at a time, as they put it.
All right, we'll be on the. We'll be waiting just outside of town.
Right. Just a few moments.
Hey Kaiser, is there any way for me to rapidly level up my dragon?
I just
that is what happened
can I just
in
XP grind my dragon real quick?
Hey, I mean that's what happened in A Crown of Candy. The dragon killed a couple people and was suddenly a full-grown dragon. So
You're gonna kill a couple people?
I mean, eventually, probably in that city, there will probably be a couple people killed.
Wine rated.
Ash, let him come with me, and if there's any trouble, he can roast him. I mean, laser him, or lightning him, or something.
The dragon is you're making this much more complicated. You're making me regret wanting to let you go get a bottle. Just go get the bottle.
I try to help.
Go.
Are you guys getting the shield guardian?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can find it again and pick that up. As Sulak walks into the tavern, you can see everyone who would be in there, which would be right now about 2 people plus the bartender, They just kind of look and they don't say anything. Sulak, you can just kind of walk up to the bar, grab something, and leave as no one is saying or doing anything.
I'm just gonna take this, put it in the bag. Good. Give a nod, drop a few coins. Good. This is good. Good.
Just grabs one more again as he's leaving.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
That's right. Excellent.
I also have a cup of tea. Oh no, is this?
And he's mentally pondering this.
Should I smoke bomb on the way out? Do I need that? I don't know.
Someone kind of gets up and walks to the back and kind of turns his back to you. The other one's just trying to avoid eye contact and looking at you and at all.
I guess since I've got the white hair and all that, and I'm all black and things, I'm reasonably iconic. It's supposed to, right? Because I would stand out to a degree, right?
Hey, I've got white hair and blue ass skin.
Yeah, but you're not in the tavern at the moment. If you were, then you doubly so, even, or if not more. But just as a regular Joe walking through the tavern, as opposed to someone with white hair, right?
You probably should have white hair beard, so you'd at least look old.
What's that?
He said you're not in the tavern.
What'd you say?
What's the route here? Are we going around through the cities, or are you just going like straight north around the mountain?
Oh, we're
not going through the cities anymore. Not after. At least I don't think we should after learning that. I think we just go
Yeah, we
the woods,
got our
Aaron, and just start making our way there. I mean, we're gonna have to be hiking through this no matter what. So
yeah, we got our 4-paw all-terrain vehicle here. I think it's probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something out of character that I just thought of?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of things, I'm so excited to find out what everyone's secret is for these characters, like we did for the last group.
Oh, did we pick one for these?
We have one? I don't think we did.
I don't think I have one.
What?
I think some people have secrets, not everybody.
I had the secret I've been trying to tell everyone the whole time.
I don't even think I had a secret for Mel. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, never mind.
Just like everybody had a secret. We all know.
I think Petunia just had a secret. I guess
everybody had.
We did too.
Oh, you're talking about
Callus
the magical
did,
secrets you gave us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. I thought it was like something in their backstory, not like.
No, it was something assigned.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Callus had a couple, but
I think it's like a week's worth of travel.
Okay, never mind.
Probably.
All right.
Around the mountain.
All right, Ash. So let's do the how to train the dragon thing on the way, right? Right. So we practice flying.
Excuse me.
I need Constitution saves.
Excellent.
For everyone except for Echo.
I'm amazing at these.
17.
Not great. That's not great.
Oh,
I will be
Dirty
honest.
20.
Is this for the cold? Do the boots get the reflected damage like they did?
Who has cold resistance?
I do with the boots, and I think
I pretend like I do because I drink a lot.
Oh my gosh.
You know, there's something to be said for that.
Okay, so Eugene and Lumi can do with advantage.
I got a 17, but
I got 17 as well.
Can I have
no,
Lumi's
I got
advantage?
26, so I got a 26.
Yeah, my second, my advantage roll was a 5, so.
Okay, so we have a 5, a 9. I'm missing an Echo.
I had 17. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but I have a Jade as a 5.
Jade fucking rolled 5.
Yeah. Yeah, for the course.
What? Yeah, this is just while we're traveling.
Correct.
Okay.
I also need a survival check from everyone.
All right.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I have advantage on this just because.
Balls, I'm dead.
Just because it's crazy.
17.
I have a big
19.
one, dude.
Hold on, too. I guess
I think I have
literally
advantage, so I'm
grabbing
gonna give
a
myself
beer.
advantage.
I got a nat one.
You got a nat one?
I'll chrono shift your nat one.
Thank you.
I
refresh my fucking page.
I only got a 13 though, so.
You
Chrono
guys,
shift means I get to roll again.
Yeah, you have to
just
take
like
the
you
new roll,
remembered
but
Chrono Shift, don't forget your guidance and Bodic.
You have got to be kidding me.
did you roll
nat
second
one.
nat one?
Two
That's
nat
crazy.
That's shit.
That's
Did
so
Yeah,
dumb.
okay. Bye, everyone.
Listen, you guys gave her guidance.
Crazy.
I got an 18?
She can't give herself
Alright.
Bardic, but I guess if you're allowed
Yeah.
to.
Guidance.
Is she allowed to use guidance? It's up to Kaiser. You can't just use guidance. Is like
That's why I said it out
Yeah, that cleric
But
cleric
it depends
ability
on,
is super handy.
Well, it's like but it's like
Yeah.
it's usually for you're
Yeah,
doing
in
it
the
on,
moment
like,
instance, and it's
yeah.
supposed to over
No
long
worries.
periods of time.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
but
I still
it's
have
Kaiser's
inspiration. Can I use my inspiration?
fault. Oh, I mean, I guess technically you could do that.
For all those memes and jokes she's dunked on us.
Dude, yeah, but if you roll a third nat one, you do just die.
I think that's
That's
okay. Yeah, at that point I should, I think.
Yeah, it fell on an
Yeah,
icicle.
I'll use my inspiration. Try that.
Man.
Come on now. 13.
Saw the one.
Hey, that's what I got with a -1.
Okay, so Jade, Ash, Echo, what was your Constitution save?
I didn't have to roll one because I'm immune.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. I'm short-term memory. I forgot you don't have that. I was like, why are you not rolling? And I told you like 5 minutes ago why. All right, so Jade, Ash, you guys gain 2 points of exhaustion.
Again, how much? Sorry.
2.
Oh.
She fucking die.
Guys, you just need to drink more.
Echo's in a bikini just tanning on the wolf in like sub 50 degree weather, like minus 50 degree
Get.
weather.
You know,
Is my skin pink this time too?
Just the
Yeah, that's
aurora
right.
in the sky is just. Alright, okay, survival.
I had a 13 on mine.
Okay, so we had 13, a 13, a 18, a 19, a 17. Okay. So we come to the end of the first day.
bringing up the average, guys.
You guys made some progress. I'm assuming we're just using Tiny Hut.
Yep.
Yeah,
Especially after those rolls.
Alright, so sleeping in the Tiny Hut
Super cool.
out here, that will recover 1 of your points of exhaustion if you have it.
Oh, can I can hit my long rest button?
Yeah.
Okay.
You all can long rest.
Do-ba-do-do-do.
I used anything. We've already long rest.
Yeah, I haven't used anything since we leveled up.
I use a
you
lot of
just-
stuff. Yeah.
Well, you just got a
that's
level of
pretty good.
exhaustion. So
Oh, I know. I just changed that, but
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But-
then I used
Alright.
used a chrono shift. So
The
Alright,
melee
well,
class
okay.
here uses things consistently all the time, so long rests and
Fair.
short rests all matter always.
I will take another Constitution save as you guys ride through the snow.
So I cracks another bottle of wine.
As you
Hey.
all leave your
Dude.
tent and ride on the wolf, you realize that it is much colder than it was the day prior. The wind is heavier.
Do you guys feel that? Like, I don't feel that, but do you guys feel that?
insight.
is it as cold as it was at her place? Or is this still like a nice vacation to us?
It's pretty cold.
It's unhelpful.
It's not a nice vacation. It's definitely colder than it usually is a nice
You know
vacation.
what?
I'm getting some nice sun.
I'm gonna use a lucky. Why not? I can do that.
I got 3 con saves here. I
That's-
got Ash.
I'll take my 19 as opposed to a 9.
I got 23.
I rolled one.
I'm
I
totally
got yours.
Kaiser. After you mentioned bikini, I'm totally wearing a bikini for the rest of the campaign.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you mean as Echo? I thought you meant as yourself. I'm like, all right.
No.
I was like, interesting choice.
I'm gonna drop your armor class to 12 then.
What? I'm not wearing
Hey,
any
I mean,
armor.
I don't feel like you played enough medieval games to understand
That's
that
right.
the
I'm
bikini
ready for
armor
not
is the
wearing
highest level
armor.
armor
With
in
my
the game.
dexterity and my
Yeah.
unarmored for dragon, I
Well,
get
you
15.
you are completely unarmored. That's insane. So like,
Yeah,
Exactly.
it stays exactly the same.
It works. If anything, I should be even stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to hold you down.
Yeah.
Smaller the
Yeah.
armor pieces.
Oh, you have no
than my
proficiency.
armor,
Okay.
technically.
No, she has no armor proficiency, so she can't wear armor anyway. All right. So that would be. Let's see how nice this is to y'all. Oh, that's another 2 points of exhaustion for Jade.
Well, I have level 3. We die at 6.
You died 11.
Yeah, it's 11.
Oh.
We are on 10 point scale at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Every
so
point you have is -1 from your roll, so you're -3 to everything that you're doing. Actually, true, Ash, you're a -1, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you also gain 2 points of exhaustion.
God damn it. It's not very helpful.
You guys should follow Echo's example. Look at her. She's just thriving here. Come on.
Yeah. I'm really adapted to my surroundings.
I'm interested to sign like a pact with like the most evil god we've met to date. So
Now,
I'll
what's-
take.
go ahead.
Alright, so we'll go ahead into the day again. We sleep in our tent. And
One
one
less.
point of exhaustion.
did we roll survival or no?
Not this time.
Okay.
And we get up, and I'm assuming we're just going to continue forward.
I was gonna send a note to Ares and be like,
Ares, just want you to know, I'm still kicking ass, taking names, and I killed some giants. I'm not sure if you heard about that. And I was a fucking eagle for a while.
You ask Ares for some coffee?
And Ares, apparently, there's a request for some
You know,
wake
we're
up
all
brown
kind
potion
of exhausted.
and a little bit of pick me ups. If you can swing that. I'm not asking for myself. I'm a very humble pie here, but I would appreciate it.
Give me a religion roll.
religion. Excellent. I am in nothing but religion. -1. I got a 16. That is really good for me.
Ash, as you open the door, there's a thermos.
Does it lessen a level of exhaustion?
There's a thermos, and there is a big box with eggs and bacon inside of it.
Nice.
But does it
fuck
lessen
yeah.
a level of exhaustion to have caffeine?
Give me a. Okay, you can lose 1 level for the rest of today, and then you get it back.
You're very
You get the
welcome.
You get that coffee crash, dude.
Fine.
That's so funny.
Great praise to Ares and all his wonderful boons.
It's kind of brutal too because it stacks, so it keeps minusing as you're
Yeah.
rolling the checks.
As you keep rolling it back, so it's exponential. So you would have lost.
I think
1.
Jade needs more than me, but I would have given it to
the
Jade.
copy, that's fine. So you guys will be at
Yeah.
-1 because you had 3 and then lost 1 from sleeping, and then you get a temporary +1 from that. So you guys are at -1 for this today.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
Maybe at 2 or
Thank
1.
You'll be at -1 right now. You have 1 level of exhaustion.
After the
That's-
long rest, the second long rest.
After the second long rest, you guys are so on day 3 you're at -1 with the coffee boon. But the coffee boon
Thank
is
you,
temporary.
Ares.
He appreciates all your things.
All right, I'll take another Constitution roll.
Come on.
As
baby
today
girl.
was colder than yesterday.
Son of a goddamn bitch.
That's the
What
DC.
is wrong with my
Aww. Is there any way I can like rub my hands on
out and
Ash's
come back
arms to like
in.
help warm her up since I don't have to warm myself?
Not
gotta-
working for me today.
I'm going to take
Can I
my.
like give friction on her arms as a help action or something?
Why are you both rolling? All right, I'll chronal shift Jade this time, I guess.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness we got you.
Yes, help me!
Too bad we didn't have that bardic thing.
I can't give it to myself.
Hey, how about Jade? Give guidance to
I will
Ash.
give
Ash,
Bardic
give Bardic to Jade.
Fine,
just
yeah.
just
right.
inspire somebody.
Actually, teacher, this works on skill checks.
I'm
As-
giving guidance to Ash.
It's already over.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, today once again is much colder than the day prior, and it looks like
I had 18, by the way.
18. Okay, Ash,
25.
Three points of exhaustion.
Damn it.
Hey, Kaiser,
Pretty
can I
bad.
help try to warm someone up?
Not by rubbing your hands on them, no.
Okay, I'll
How
zap
about-
someone a
what
little
if-
bit and fry them.
Could you?
I mean,
could
I
What, like a
have
big
fire,
body hug?
but
Question.
Like
it's
backpack
exhaustion.
yourself on them, right? Like
Could she willingly? Oh no, she can't fail because she's immune. Never mind. I was gonna say, could you willingly fail to give somebody advantage, but she can't fail, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, so can I just be like, let me zap you a little bit?
I heard, can she willingly? I thought you were going to ask, could Ash light herself on fire to keep herself?
I mean, I could. I'm
but
resistant to it.
Technically, it would work. She would not be cold.
But it's exhaustion, not cold.
yeah,
I'm not taking damage. I'm exhausted.
He's
It
saying-
is
he's
for,
saying
like,
to
many
have,
hours,
he's
though,
saying to,
right?
have advantage or something. On
You
the
might
cold.
be
Yeah.
getting
Being
exhausted
cold, yeah.
from the cold.
You're
then.
getting exhausted from the cold.
Yeah.
That's what.
Exactly.
So if
Yes.
if you can think of a way to like make it so you're not as cold and Kaiser buys it, you might be able to sell it.
I mean, I would gladly have been lighting my hands on fire since I can do that.
All right. So at that point, we're like, what do you mean lighting? You mean just having that little
Just
ball thing?
Holding it, yes, I'm holding
Alright, that's-
fire in my hands.
Can I use
Produce
shocking grasp
flame.
on her to like
I'll give you a
tingle
plus
her
0.5
nerves
for
alive? Huh?
Okay.
Let me shock her nerves awake.
Don't know if that'll
produce
help.
flame. A flickering flame appears in your hand. It's literally like almost holding a candle. So
Okay,
it's,
what if I like gusted it to like give it some life, some
it's
oxygen
already
so it
that's
grows?
because of the blizzard that you're in.
No, like under her hands. Like I gust air up into the
Okay,
fire.
I've also
Oh,
got burning
okay.
hands.
We're
I
picking
also
up.
have-
give her a D4 and call it good.
I also have burning hands.
Which
Oh,
burning has great, but it's like a 2-second spell, right? We're talking like hours of time.
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
yeah.
About 8 hours worth of journeying. So it's like if you light yourself on fire, you're taking 8 hours worth of fire damage to yourself over that period of time.
We bring this beef jerky of a person to the next town.
Yeah, the save is for the entire 8-hour period. It's not for like one instance of whatever.
I
it is.
know.
Yeah. I will take survival from
Oh,
you guys.
wait. Cleric. Real quick, you can take, what level is Greater Restoration? Is that 5th level?
Finally, 17.
What is Greater Restoration?
Okay, fuck off.
I don't know what greater restoration is.
I'm looking it up.
Does that take exhaustion?
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm saying she should prep it.
Yeah, for at least one of these days.
Well, in long run, she can just prep it.
Right,
She's a
yeah.
cleric, so she can just cycle it. So,
How many
Jasmine,
5th level spells does she have?
just one, so she can only
Like,
use it. But that's still one. That's somebody's losing
One use,
It
right?
helps.
That's what I'm curious.
Yeah,
If you guys
it
can
helps.
figure out how to just not get exhaustion, I'm not going to roll for the next 20 minutes.
No, it's not. It definitely would still be building, but she would be able to like at least temper it a little bit.
I gave you
Like-
Bardic, Jasmine, so
Ooh.
Get a D8.
Ooh, that's a good one. Although
Because
got-
of the
Ooh.
You got 16 for survival.
Okay.
roll the one on
that
the
does
card.
not-
Gosh.
Jasmine, did you hear me?
Yeah, so change one of my 5th levels to greater restoration.
Yeah, and
You
just
You don't have to change it. Just think that you change it for a day while we're doing travel.
I would just keep it up till we're like almost there, I guess, because we're still a couple of days. We're what, 2 days away still, probably.
Yeah. It's just
Let's say
character
about you guys.
editing I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
So I have Sulak with a 16, Jade with an 11, Ash with a 17, Echo with a nat 1.
Well, she doesn't have to roll.
Well, this
For
is
survival,
survival.
I do
Oh,
not.
all right. That'll get a chronal shift. I didn't realize. Did we roll con and survival?
Echo picked a
Yeah,
fight
it's
with a
fine.
bear.
Oh, okay, then I got a 18 on my survival.
So I'm
Survival.
rolling again.
Mhm.
I got a
19,
19,
so
boy.
You know-
lucky. I think you
I
guys.
got a
beat the
19.
threshold.
What?
I like it.
Hey,
Like-
Kaiser.
Threshold.
I like to
Totally.
think
No.
that you guys slide on to like the whole time for like all of the alcoholism. But it's this alcoholism that's keeping them
Survival
like
has nothing to do
survival.
with the cold weather. Yeah, survival checks have nothing to do with the cold weather.
Right. Otherwise, it wouldn't bother me.
Yes.
It's the con that's the weather.
Survival is for your direction.
Ah.
Oh,
And
We're
being
going
a
in circles.
navigator, I should at least be getting an advantage.
Honestly,
Just
that's
saying.
true. That's fair.
That yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that didn't use his chronal shift?
I mean, he only needs to use one for this whole thing.
It's,
anyway.
if we're long
Like,
resting, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So day 4, once again, it is even colder than the day prior.
So we've slept, yeah.
Are you guys okay?
Because I just keep using things while I'm doing that, so I'm just gonna hit the long rest
I gave
If anyone
Bardic-
gets too cold, I'm gonna use my lightning
Before
like
bed.
an afibrillator.
Oh.
What?
The defibrillator.
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator, not afib.
Yeah, I was like, what's an
Yeah.
defibrillator?
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator, C-fibrillator.
The one that makes you warm. That's not the one that revives you. You know, come on.
Alright, I gave
No, I said if
Bardic
your
out
heart
to
starts
people.
stopping.
Who do you give it
So
to?
is
I'll give guidance to Ash.
Just got your hand on your
Hold
shoulder the
on,
whole
wait.
time.
I forgot to dish out. Wait, no, I did. Did I dish out exhaustion?
I gave Bardic to everyone but Echo because she's immune to the cold.
Yeah, but I need to
Yeah,
select
no worries.
last round. So yeah, Ash had it. Ash got 3. That's right. So Ash is now at 4-5.
Okay.
Wait, after the last one, I got a 17 on the last one. Or didn't I?
Technically-
No, you got a
technically-
survival 17. You did not get a
Oh,
survival
shit.
con.
Yeah. And
Well-
also, your
Okay.
con check would technically be -3.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Jade also gets 3. Thank you. So
Oh,
Jade is
sorry.
at -4 right now.
Sorry.
Also
Okay.
-5.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for that. Jade just passed. She was literally on
I'm
the
just
threshold.
dead now. It says exhaustion level 6 dead.
No, we're playing
No,
by the 10 scale. We're not playing
So-
by that scale.
Yeah,
The way the
I don't know how
exhaustion
that works.
it works, it just minuses 1 to every single one of your checks. Anytime you roll a d20, minus the number of exhaustion from it.
Yeah. So just maybe on
It's
a piece
really
of paper.
once
just-
you get above 5, it's basically disadvantage, and then anything higher is incredibly detrimental.
Yeah, so you both
so-
are at -5 now to every
Yeah.
roll.
Right. So you
You
basically have
hit
just
11 points of exhaustion. That's when you die.
Yeah. So it might be easier just because D&D Beyond does some other funky stuff. Just put 1 level of exhaustion on yourself, and then just keep track of the number yourself.
Yeah. So
that's
I
what I
wouldn't
did.
worry about all those effects. I like this scale better because it's a lot more straightforward than whatever D&D Beyond is doing.
Yeah.
So.
I'm surprised it didn't bump up to the 2024 method of doing it, anyways. But
Which
Is it
one's?
2024 is
that
the one through. That's the 11 one.
that's the way we do it.
Yeah.
That's where we got it from. Was 1D&D's like their.
Oh, the playtest. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Right. So what are we rolling?
Are we taking? Never mind.
One.
Like,
I
there's
feel
no
like at this
possible
point,
way for me to win things.
I need to
Like,
give my boots. I'll give my boots to Ash because I think she needs advantage.
Okay. So you give your boots to Ash.
Yeah, I'll
little
give
bunny
her
boots.
advantage at least. Yeah,
Put some on her palms or something, wherever she can fit them.
They don't smell great. I mean, you're just got 2 rabbits
That's fine.
constantly. So.
They've got some like wafts of bunny fur like woven into the insides of it.
All right. Before you guys,
I'm wearing it so
Don't
much
tell
in
them,
the
but
shedding.
they're lucky.
where were the guidance and the other thing distributed?
Bardic.
I gave Bardic to everyone but Echo because she has immunity to the cold. And I think guidance was given to me.
Yep.
Which I guess I could have used that last round, but
Potato. What is it? Since you're doing it as a group, is it like a poem, speech, a limerick?
I don't care. I think I'm just going panic. I'm too cold to do anything.
She's playing for
Her
New
teeth
Heart.
are just chattering.
She breaks the ice
Oh, not.
off of her nose.
I just hand these those out.
It's like a little triangle. She just hits it, and like the ice shatters off, and boom.
This resonating sound auras outwards. Awesome.
It's colder,
Can I get more
even colder,
coffee?
colder than the day before. Thus, your DC gets higher. Please roll Constitution.
Hold on,
If
gotta
this is the
lower
next
it
day,
first because I slept.
Yes.
we
24.
long rested. Can
We
I
did
cast
long rest.
Is it a
And we
D8
didn't.
for the
You
Bardic?
can
And I
cast
get
Greater
advantage
Restoration if you're going to use
because
You know
of
what?
the shoes.
I'm gonna-
Oh, hell yeah. 19 this time.
I
I'm
What
gonna
are
hang
you
on to
using
my-
Greater Restoration on?
I wanted to give it to Ash.
Okay.
I
so
think you should
Ash-
use it on yourself.
You're both likely gonna fail the check, I think.
Was Bart? What is
Hey,
Bart?
I got a 19. Well, I mean,
You have a 14 if you're minus 5.
14.
Yeah,
Fine.
That's the
What's-
problem.
What's
yes.
Bardic again? A D.
D8.
This
I
is
think-
impossible.
I think anything less than a 20. Yeah.
I'm saving my D8. I was gonna mark it as heroic inspiration.
Nice. I got an 8. Sweet.
Oh,
I
okay.
got 21.
Fuck.
Okay,
I
so-
was gonna. I used. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use the reaction for Lumi to reroll. I used it on myself originally, but I'll just take it instead. So I'll use the.
I technically have a 15
a
because we
6.
slept the night. I had 4 level of exhaustion, not 5.
So you have a 15.
15.
Did
I
you
got a-
cast? Did you
You got what?
cast Greater Restoration or not?
I'm still gonna
Me?
give it
No.
to Ash.
Okay, so
Okay.
Ash, we get a 19
Okay.
because you're cured of exhaustion from Greater Restoration.
All
it
of the
all-
exhaustion?
All?
Yeah, everything I think.
Okay.
right? Is it everything?
Oh.
So it's up to you how it works because
Oh.
it is one level, but it's of the stronger levels. So that's your call on how you want to make it work. I don't know how the 2021 works. I can see real quick.
I thought it was everything.
No, it's one.
Well-
it's one
I mean, I
level.
will gladly take that.
Yeah, it is one level, but it's out of the 6. Like
Yeah. So you
much
can call
hard-
it 2
much
levels
hardcore,
because that's
But it's your call. Yeah.
yeah. By
Yeah, I'll give
ratio,
you-
it'd be
I'll give you
2.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
So you'll drop
2.
2, which would give you a what on your roll?
17?
17. Okay, so let me go through everybody here. Eugene, what'd you get?
17. Yeah.
You got a 17.
Yeah.
Alright,
Chrono
Jade.
shift.
Jade got a big fucking number. Lumi got a 13. Or no, a 21. Sorry, Lumi got a 21 because I see her roll. Jade got a big fucking number. Ash got a 17. Sula got a 24.
Yeah.
Alright, so Eugene and Ash, you guys are gonna gain 2 points.
Seriously? This is impossible.
What are you talking
Everyone
about?
else seems to be doing fine.
What are you talking about? I'm totally powered up. I do want to sip
I literally can't ever get ahead of anything because of this. Like, bullshit.
You can have a drink from this if you want. It seems to help me.
Alright, we're gonna go into
No sense, Sulak.
survival check.
All right. For that one, I'll probably use my Bardic.
Okay.
No, I don't need it.
21.
I'm gonna use it anyways because it's the last of this check that's gonna use anyways. So. All right, I got 26.
Ooh, actually, it's actually good. This is after the cold check, right? So
Hang on, I can do this better. I can do this better.
you should do it better because I only got an 8.
All right, good. I got 28.
7 and
I
8,
love skill checks, guys. These are great.
17. I do need echoes. There we go. Oh, Echo already had one. Never mind. Okay, so 16, 28, 17, 7, and 8.
Yeah, I
I got a 21.
21. I'm sorry, I missed your number.
minus your checks.
That's pretty fucking high. You guys are fine. I don't feel like doing math.
I feel like Sulak's rocking right beside Echo, navigating with everybody. He's just like, yeah, we're going this
Just
way,
like-
right?
And in my bikini with like my previous jacket like hanging off my shoulders. Walking in the wind.
With the otherwise bikini outfit, right?
That's all right. Final day.
So I'm level 1 again.
So we slept,
Level
yeah.
one. Everybody sleep. Everyone who has exhaustion can lose 1.
Alright.
So
I'm
Jade
gonna cast Greater Restoration again on Ash.
on Ash. So Ash, you're at 3 now.
That was from sleeping, so it would be at 2.
2, okay.
Yeah, because
So
5 to 4
2.
to -2, yeah.
5 to 4 to -2. Eugene is at 1. And Jade is at 3?
2. Oh, well, I was at 3 yesterday.
Okay, so you're at 2,
Unless-
so 2, 2, 1.
Nothing more than yesterday.
So
Oh, wait, hold on.
What's up?
Lumi got a 13.
Dies.
Lumi is also at -1 because she should have had it yesterday. Alright, so cons again.
Echo, I think the party's having a hard time
And
with all this
I would
cold.
have casted guidance.
I get advantage because of the shoes, and it doesn't help me much. I'm going to die.
Are you handing out? Are you handing out Bardic like the day before?
Yeah, everybody gets Bardic every day. Oh wait, what does guidance do?
D4.
D4. Okay, so I will.
my-
That's not going to help me, even if I
You're
get.
gonna need to roll a
it's not
Oh,
gonna-
that's so good. Thank God.
So.
Nice. I got
Rewarded
24
for
for my con.
Got a 21.
Lumi got a 21, a 24. Jade got a 5.
9.
Oh, 9, sorry.
Chrono will shift hers.
She got a 9 with. She got 5 with Bardic and a 4 in her roll. So
I'll Chrono shift her roll.
okay.
Do I keep my Bardic?
No, just reroll your d20. Reroll your
Keep the
d20.
Bardic, yeah.
I think Eugene has been more of a savior in this whole game set than has been stated,
Really
right?
I'm trying.
It's
Right?
trying.
Really,
all these
yeah.
last minute saves where we jump to an alternate
He gave me
reality.
the shoes. He's chrono shifting. We're. We just
And just
stayed
stop.
one extra night in this place and just came backward.
Ash, roll me a D4.
Okay,
That's not good.
it's not gonna help.
I don't think you're doing it to help you.
Oh my
No,
God.
probably not.
You've done the thing I've yet to do this entire trip.
Do
Ash,
the
you gained
thing.
4 points of exhaustion.
I give what?
You've gained 4 points of exhaustion.
Great.
She
I've
bit
been
by
rolling
Just
a
leave me
D4
here
every
to
single
die.
time, and I've hit a 2 every single time.
Just
Jade
leave
gained
me
4.
Can
God.
Do you need me to carry somebody? I feel like I need to carry somebody.
Ash gets 4, so Ash, you're at 6.
6, but if I mark that, it says that I'm dead, so I can't mark that.
It's fine. Just put
Yeah,
one
just
in.
leave it at 1, because 1 is the like where they kind of give that normal disadvantage stuff, and then
Jade
just
is
keep track of it.
Jade is also
I would
at
also
6.
do it 6. Yeah.
Kaiser
Lumi-
can try to keep track of it too a little bit.
I mean, if I'll just remember from this point. Would you roll, Eugene?
24.
Okay, so you guys have rolled at 6. Eugene, you're at -1 right now. And
Yeah,
Lumi's
so
at
20,
-1.
23 after the -1, sorry.
Okay, so you guys are all there chilling. Lumi got a 20. Good job, Lumi. Alright. As you guys kind of crest over a hill on the back of the wolf, through the blizzard, you can now start to make out some figures. About a row of probably 24 silhouettes with capes, something flapping in the wind behind them. As you approach, they start to grow bigger and bigger until they are the size of a human.
Great. I'm in no position to fight.
One of them, you can see in the center, kind of raises his hand and sort of like, bended the elbow at an L shape and holds it firm.
I think that's he wants us to keep going.
Telling
That's
us to stop or telling the people that he's with to stop?
Yeah, it's this thing.
I mean, are you stopping?
Perhaps we take a moment to see what they're up about.
Can I try a perception check?
Or
See if
roll
I-
at disadvantage?
Yeah. Figured. Yeah.
Can I do an investigation check?
You can do it at disadvantage.
Again, it's
And
Oh.
-6.
I've already got -6.
it's a 9.
Oh,
if you give me
goodness.
investigation on it, it's a 14.
I'm trying. I'd just like to see as perception for like the the amount of people that are around. Like, I just want to say, like, is it just the people in front of
said,
us
like,
versus
people.
anything else?
I said 2 dozen. About.
2 dozen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, what distance are they from us?
They're now probably about 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
If you're stopping.
Louis gonna stop.
I'm gonna.
You're on a wolf, so
I'm gonna get off the wolf just because I'm worried about the wolf itself.
Conan, all right, you be careful here. I'm not, Ash seems, she's having a rough time, and stuff like that. Wake up potion I gave her didn't last that long, so hold back here.
As you get off, you can see the figure in the front put his hand down and start walking slowly towards you. It's through perception and noticing all of them they either have a sword or a spear and something in their hands. They kind of one in the front slowly starts walking toward Callus or Suak, and you can see
we look similar.
His headwear he wears like reindeer antlers or elk antlers.
Yeah.
Eugene, which one of the tribes was the good ones? I forget.
He comes up.
As we kill.
He approaches Suak and whoever is with Suak.
And yeah, I'll wander forward a little bit. I'll take the 10 steps away from the wolf, so I'm a little distance away from everyone else to meet them.
You can see just this older man there as he has a spear in his hand, stops right in front of you, puts his spear down into the snow to sort of balance himself on, and he looks at you.
I'll put up my hand in that same fashion.
Oh, there, friend.
Our saviors.
That's right.
To put an end to this winter. I have foreseen your arrival. Thus we have waited for you.
Oh.
But I fear, beyond this, in front of the glacier, there wait tigers with ice in their veins, ready to paint the snow red with your blood. The leader of warships, Laurel, and she does not wish for you to enter this cave.
I appreciate that warning. But we are on a path, a journey. We must continue.
That is why we are here to offer some help.
Oh, yes.
We wish to see you push forward.
No, much appreciated.
We would like to clear a path. We will fight the tiger tribe. You must hurry. Enter the glacier before they can follow.
How many are the tiger?
The tiger tribe has a great many warriors. They are brutal. They only know domination and bloodshed.
Now, an aside, I'm gonna connectively link to, I don't know, some other people. Who the fuck cares?
I don't really want to see the abomination or the wiping out of this clan. They've been pretty good to us, I think. I remember, maybe, I don't know, whatever. But perhaps we fight the tiger tribe, or I don't know how much of a time scale we're on. I just would rather, it's a little out of character, but I'd just rather not see these guys get wiped out entirely, just for our sake.
I mean, I'm not in position to fight, but
So Eugene, just because of I think this the curse he has, usually would probably be like, yeah, let's help them, but he will be pretty, especially being this close to the city, will take he'd want the opportunity, so he'd kind of go he's gonna kind of use Ash's condition, I think, to basically say I don't think we need to fight here, Sulek. We're gonna have enough fights ahead of us. We should try to get in there, and
we should take all the help we can get.
All right.
I'll turn back to
I do understand your sentiment. I don't want them to die either, so let's pray they do well. Can
give them
get
a
out of
party.
the
yeah. Sing him a tune. Yeah.
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's all
Rambling
good.
like a mad woman because I'm
It'll be-
so goddamn
It'll
tired.
be fine.
I appreciate your fervor for battle and such. I will pray to my god Ares for your protection and favor in battle. I pray for your success, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. If it not for the pressing matter of our journey, the wearings of our party here, we would stay and fight. God knows I wish for your survival, and I wish you victory.
He will kind of like stamp his spear in the ground twice and give a nod. We will do our best to see you a clear path.
Can I also, I'm going to give them my greater iceweed potion.
Okay.
Use this in last desperation. I hope that you survive. Should you, seek us out.
Hopefully we will be waiting for you when you return.
And I will also apologize to the group because I've given away the last healing potion I have on hand.
Yeah, you can have inspiration for that.
Sweet. I'll take that. What a trade. Yes.
Alright. So they kind of walk alongside of you and your wolf as you guys see the towering glacier kind of off to your right side. And sure enough, after a little bit of travel, you come across this woman with completely bald, this tiger regalia around her body. By her left, a saber tooth. By her right, a rhinoceros.
What the fuck is the rhinoceros doing here? Okay, awesome.
And no one feel like playing the piano.
What?
That's a what? That's an old fucking joke.
Yeah, the elk elder just points his fingers forward, and you can see the elk tribe just kind of start yelling and running straight toward this group. And you now are all on a timer.
I give a little prayer to Ares silently in my mind.
Give them favor. Give them battle.
Give me another religion check.
Sweet. I will do that. I'm not good at
So we
religion,
have
really.
to go into the
Hey,
cave?
15! 15's a good
Apparently
roll.
you are.
When it comes to battle, that's where I stand up.
Yeah.
The dice have spoken. I'm good with animals, you're good with religion.
And drinking.
And drinking.
Now have to locate the entrance to the cave and open it before the tiger tribe essentially slaughters all.
Is it locked?
We won't know if we don't find it.
I'm depending on you guys. I need to somehow see through this blizzard.
Question: after that last con check, that wasn't a rest yet, right? So we have -1 on whatever checks still, or whatever minus.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling awesome.
Can
I'm sure
I
you
like use storm spear around me to like keep the blizzard away so I can search? Excuse me.
I mean, so how big is your sphere?
It is 150 feet by 20 foot.
So it's 20 feet. You can cast it 150 feet away. That's what the first one means. It's a 20 feet.
Oh, range. Got it.
Sure. If you guys run along the side of the glacier, that's fine. Let me get an animal handling check from Ash to control the wolf.
Oh, you mean with my
Cast
-6?
Sandstorm.
Fantastic.
Can I give her assistance?
I'll give her.
I'll
I'll
set
give her
the
guidance
DC low
mitigation.
because of your control of this guy. So you got an 11? Sure, that's good. We're gonna get a 10. So you can run with the wolf. You guys are going along there. All right, searching for this entrance. I need everyone to make perception checks if you are searching.
I'm really good looking for stuff.
I'll do my best.
Oh my god, I got a
Me
negative
too.
number. Oh no, I got a
13
1.
plus
I got a 6.
18.
15.
Jade, you see ice.
It's like literally
Everything's nice.
blasting out.
Does my storm not help me see at all?
I mean, it just keeps you from getting disadvantage if that helps.
Okay, fine.
That sounds pretty good.
One fucked up eye,
Oh wait,
still,
were
and
we
the
rolling with
other eye is
disadvantage?
like.
Or no, because of her storm.
No,
Because of the
because of the
storm.
storm.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Jade
Sounds
already
pretty
has
awesome.
one
You
fucked
are
up
marking
eye.
out your spell slots for this, right, Echo?
Yes, I just did one. My
Yeah.
first spell slot. Spell slot.
Oh,
I know. I just don't know if we keep track of that outside of combat. That's fine.
yes.
All right. So as we're riding along, yes, it's just massive, towering, just glacier of ice on your left side. Lumi, you can see essentially you're riding along. It's very, very just like snow white color, and then you get to a point to where it just turns kind of dark, where the ice becomes like translucent, and then you ride past it, and it's back to being white again.
Okay, so she'll be like, wait, go back. We passed it, I think. My keen owl eyes.
Thank God, one of us.
What do you owl eyes
Do
see?
you guys see anything
They're taking the
now?
elf Isengard.
Owls and God.
Oh god.
So does Ash have to like make him turn around or something?
No, but if everyone is okay with that, we'll turn around. So you turn around.
Sulai doesn't care. He's having a good time.
So you stop. You get out. You all dismount the wolf, and right in front of you, as Lumi said, essentially rising hundreds of feet in the air, this glacier. There is just one point that kind of down this line down the center of it that is kind of darker and a little bit more translucent than the rest.
Fuck, does anyone else feel chaffed from that ride? Right? It's just, fuck, it hurts.
I give him some ointment for my back. And so like it's still a frozen layer. It's just like there's like darkness behind it. Like it's hollow behind it. It looks like, and it looks. Can I do some sort of investigation? I'm assuming it just looks like it's too thick to break through normal means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. 9.
As I walk up to it, does my blind sight see through the whatever darkness that I see?
No.
Okay.
Only a 14.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Well, it's
I'll give
definitely
him-
magical.
I'll give him a spark of genius to add plus.
So he gets an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very magical. Essentially impenetrable.
Eugene, this feels really magical.
Can I? I'll ask Lumi for the book.
Okay.
I just kind of want to look through. Is there anything in that book that looks like some sort of spell, or nothing at a first glance? Because I know you had the Frostfinger spell in there, but obviously I assume there's a ton of stuff in this book. Anything talking about this glacier or anything like that?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay, just fine intelligence.
How thick is this glacier? So sorry, to describe it better, is it like a wall that's just impeding us to like a door frame or something, or like what do we?
what you're looking at is essentially kind of like a frozen waterfall almost. It's just really thick layer of magical ice.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's hollow behind it, so there's probably some sort of like a cave or a path, but it's something's blocking it. That's a 15 intelligence.
Okay.
Eugene, do you think I could punch my way through this at all? Maybe with assistance of something, you know?
Potentially, I think this is from Oral's casting, though. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of abjuration ward on top of the
Lumi is gonna kind of take the book back from Eugene, and she's gonna start reading the poem.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go for next, but
Ash, you want to like maybe put some fire on here? I don't know. Melting. Magical fire?
I can try. The -6, does it actually work? Who knows?
Great. Okay, you want me to say this out loud? All right, I'm gonna read the poem. We bow to she who wears the crown. Let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as gray clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice. Set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's loss, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore.
As Lumi speaks the final words of the poem, a massive rumbling sound just emanates deep from within the glacier. It reaches a great crescendo as the great wall of ice begins to part and break. Through the crack, you can now find the entrance to a cave.
Yay!
Fuck yeah! Big cheers and congratulatory actions.
Come on, guys, let's go.
No time for a celebratory drink? All right, fine.
You don't have time. Lumi kind of like flies in with the book.
Yeah, I'll cast light on my pocket watch since some of us can't see. I'm assuming it's pretty dark in here.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Cool.
All right. Going forward, I need a marching order.
I guess I just went in first.
Yeah, I'll jog right behind her. Also,
should be in the middle.
I feel
somewhere.
like Jade would be in the back. She's so tired. She's moving so slow.
I'll be in the second to back. I'll be pulling my sissy's arm.
I guess I'll be third from the back. You can turn the way that things lined up, so.
Or we can be like together, both pulling one of Jade's arms.
Yeah, okay.
And mine. I also have a negative 6.
I think I'll
maybe I'll help Ash since she seems very tired.
I'll as Lumi's kind of running up, I'll like jog up and be like, Lumi, I'm not sure. Maybe don't know what we're getting into. Maybe worth kind of going at a slower pace till we know where we're going.
She kind of looks at him like, but like nods.
I mean, I'm as eager as anyone, but and I'll look back at Miss Jade. You don't happen to have a pass without trace prep, do you?
I do have it if we need it.
Oh no, if you don't want to.
This might be prudent, at least as we get a little deeper in here. I'm not sure what we're.
Sure, yeah, I'll put it on.
All right, appreciate you.
And going forward, I'm going to going forward, I'm going to going forward to alleviate some of the detrimental for physical activities, I suppose, because I want to help Ash because I'm kind of walking alongside her, so I want to give my assistance to her whenever there's a physical option.
All right, so I have Lumi, Eugene, Ash, Sue, the two other ladies in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're going through here stealthy, whatever that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
Couldn't just
any,
set up a tent here and recover for a few days.
if I
Yeah.
We just want to spend a few days in the cave.
Yeah, this is right at the start. We get familiarized with everything.
All right, so a couple of features that you're seeing walking into this cave. You can see it's about 30 feet high. Everything around you is made of. Sorry, this area you're in is about 15 feet high. My bad. This entranceway is about 15 feet high. Everything around you though is ice. You don't see any rock, nothing like that. Everything, the floor, the ceiling, the walls are all made of ice. Everything is completely dark. There is no sources of light.
At this point, I'm gonna make sure we just kind of iron this out. My psionic whispers is going to connect to 4 people. So, who does not want it?
Doesn't matter.
I think you just I'd probably give it to. I'd probably put it on the 2 people that are tired for sure.
Okay.
Just to make
So,
sure you've got a line.
Jade and Echo.
Safety
That's
net
2.
to them.
And then
You mean an
I'll-
Ash? Not Echo?
Who has dark vision?
I
Me.
do.
Name.
Okay, I'd put it on Lumi for sure if she has dark vision.
Lumi.
I know you have blind sight, but it's limited, so that's probably
15
useful.
feet. Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah. And then I think dealer's choice for the last one.
Wait, so who has it? Ash, Jade, Echo?
It's gonna be Ash, Jade, Lumi because of the blind sight, and then he'll just default to not particularly against saying for Echo. He just always defaults to Eugene just because it's his buddy chat.
I run to the bathroom real quick, but sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Did he do dark vision on anyone or what?
I have dark vision 120. He put light. He cast light on his compass or
Okay.
his clock watch or stopwatch. What is it fucking called?
Pocket
watch. There we go.
Pocket watch of doom. For anyone who's listening to like us singing his own sea shanty just for giggles in his head.
I just don't know how I will actually be able to contribute to this life. Like, I'm basically worthless. Why am I here?
Hey, Ash, it's all right. Your words alone inspire us to do greater things. Your presence here alone is a boon to all of us. Don't think little of yourself.
No, that was Kate speaking.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Stone.
Science. Power of science.
Do you think the Ranger clan is doing well?
Good question. Let's find out.
Sure.
Don't forget their one bardic.
Oh, you're right.
Right, as well as that I gave them that greater iceweed potion, as well as whatever boon they might have gotten from Ares. Right.
Okay, so in front of you, you do see this cave kind of winding in this little snake-like pattern. really no end in sight.
This cave is winding like a snake.
Yeah, I think we just kind of keep walking. Does any sort of like, checks? I guess I'd be looking for, I guess, just any sort of like markings or anything as we're walking. But
I'll watch for traps for anything that stands out to me.
So the cave going forward is as you kind of come out of this tunnel and probably walked about 80 feet, you enter a larger section of the cave. This area of the ceiling is about 35 to 40 feet high. Off to your left, your direct left, you can see another winding cave. Straight in front of you, also another tunnel, quite a bit larger than the one to your left. And then two separate forked entrances off to the right. In this particular, we come across a boat.
Is there water? Like, is it afloat on water, or is it just a boat sitting on top of ice?
It is a boat kind of mostly above the ice, maybe the bottom side. It's on its side, so you can see, like, say, the right side of the boat. Pointing toward you would be something akin to a mast, although this boat has no sails. Instead, around the mast, there's like this kind of ring-like structure. Part of it broken off, the part touching the ice, but the other around, so about like a semicircle kind of sticking out from the ice. The boat laying on its side. The front of the boat off, like, kind of pointing to your left, and the rear pointing to your right.
Not gonna lie, guys, I think my treasure sense is tingling here.
Yeah, I guess can I like kind of go towards? Is the boat like, it has like, is it just like how big is this boat?
Before we go anywhere, I needed a stealth check
From everyone?
from everyone.
Got a.
Was there any issue with me casting Pass Without Trace before, even if I'm exhausted, or doesn't I'm exhausted?
That doesn't matter.
You just use a stealth shot. That's up to you.
What was it, plus 10, right?
Yeah, plus 10.
So, yeah,
30.
dirty 20.
I had 19.
Okay.
Hey!
Crit
I
from
guess out of 32.
Yep. Lumi's at a 35.
All right. So this
extremely quiet group walks by.
Let's see. That's probably about 50 feet in length.
Okay, so it's like a big. I was curious if it was like a single person type boat or like a real
schooner.
Yeah, it is, but like it's upon further. I don't know. I guess you guys are a little ways away. If you want to approach it, I still have you at the entrance of the cave.
Okay. Yeah, but I think I kind of want to get towards it.
About 20 feet in front of you, walking along the mast, you can reach the main deck of the boat.
Okay, it's like in boat, like it's on its side, and you said there's not a sail. There's like a ring.
Yeah.
Like where it's a sail coming off the mast, and it just forms like a big loop instead of. Like
there's no ropes. You notice
right.
as you see this, there is no ropes. There's nothing that a normal boat. There's no rudder. There is just kind of like
Does it have like skis on it? Like it looks like it would travel across ice.
No, it had the bottom is similar.
It's like a boat. Okay.
Eugene, give me a what would fit this stupid check? I don't know. Just give me Dex.
Dex check, Dex save, what?
Check. Okay, it's fine. I don't really care. Unless one is better than the other.
I get a D4 for Dex saves.
That's fine. You can do that.
15.
15. All right. feel something rustling in your backpack.
Oh yeah, this guy. This guy. I'll whip
Torch
out
of
my
Spaghetti's in there.
whip out my magic 8-ball. Be like, all right, look, you can come out, but you don't. We're trying to do this a little stealthy, so please don't be loud.
You pull him out. He's like, so hard to breathe in there. Oh my
You're in a glass ball. Scamp. You gotta calm down. You're being a little dramatic here.
He's not listening to you at all because now he's like, you can see his face looking up, down, everywhere around. And as he makes eye contact with this vessel, his eyes just light up. Oh my goodness. This is a leathery sky coach. I've always wanted to ride in one of these. It's such a shame it's shattered and not in one piece.
Sky coach. I assume it flies?
Of course. This is how people would travel around the city, to and from the ground, because remember, Nethrod was a floating city. So to get to the ground, they would ride one of these.
Interesting.
Oh, quite. Can we stay and look at it a while?
I suppose we can do that. I can set up the shield guardian.
We do need to investigate the ship, perhaps at least a little bit. There might be something important within.
Can I?
Do you wanna get the shield guardian set up now, then, Lumi, or I don't know how long it.
I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I can just. It's just an emblem. I have the bag of holding. I have it in the bag of holding.
Ash, will you be all right if I leave you here while I go investigate the ship?
Probably.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with Sulak, and if you wanna maybe get the ship or the shield guard, whatever that entails, maybe get familiar with how it functions.
Read the manual.
Yeah, just.
She'll start dumping it from the bag of holding.
Putting it together like Legos.
I mean, it's.
I know.
don't
It's
think
just
that
a little.
to fall apart. It's just big.
No, I don't know. You said set up, so I didn't know if there was more to it than just like.
Yeah.
It's like a Lego man.
Yeah. Hello, I'm your master.
Beep boop, beep boop.
So you're setting that up?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else are we doing?
We're gonna check out the boat. Anyone else want to come?
Jade, it might be handy if you come along.
Yeah, sure. I guess I can do that.
So lethargic.
I know you're tired from the cold and such like that, but I think your aid would be most appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need anyone who is investigating the boat can make a perception check.
All right. She brought Limby. She's so good at this.
Okay, 5 is minus 6. I forgot.
Alright, so I got, I think, a dirty 20.
I only got a 7. Yeah, and a 4.
Unless dirty 20 is not good enough, then I.
Okay. Let's see. 20. All right. Investigating the interior, everyone, you all initially see 4 skeletons, all decapitated, headless, kind of leaning against the side of the boat, and kind of hidden underneath a bit of the wreckage. So, like, you come across a safe.
Ooh, I knew my senses were tingling.
My senses were tingling.
Can I cast? I'll cast detect magic real quick. I prepped it, so it's just an instant cast.
Okay, give me a wisdom save.
Jesus, man, come on.
But that happened first.
14.
17. Okay. So as you cast that, you really don't sense anything coming from within the boat, but where the skulls of these 4 dead humans were, you can sense a powerful, no, I guess it's an aura of magic. So essentially just hovering above their spine where their head would have been. And right after you do this, you just hear this echoing laughter. Just as you cast that.
Can I investigate the safe I'm in front of for any traps of any sort, like a trigger action or something like that?
You can roll investigation on that. Anything else from Eugene?
Yeah, just curious if that's because it's School of Magic. Is it necromancy above them or
it is
Illusionist necromancy? Okay.
10.
I guess I would tell. I'd say to Sulak, I guess maybe psychically, and say, I don't think these skeletons are dead. Nothing from the safe, though.
Nothing from the safe. Only above the heads, or where the head would be.
One of those skeleton, never just a skeleton. My goodness. You know, the days and times we live in.
No.
Lumi's just like assuming that you'll check in with her if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Who's inside of the boat right now?
I think just me, Jade, and Sulak.
Jade is in there? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, I got a 10 for my investigation of the thing to see if there's any particular traps of sorts.
You don't see anything.
Alright, Eugene, I'm gonna try and open this safe.
Let's see. You see numbers from 0 to 50 written in Gnomish script.
You guys, yes, you won't believe this. It's a gnome.
Yeah.
I can read this. This is perfect. I got this. It's fine.
Alright.
On the chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever this safe's about.
What is that? What's the script say?
What is this, 1 to 50? Maybe they got like a 47 heads in here. Maybe tiny heads.
It's like numerically 0 to 50 written on this thing.
Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like all the individual numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just tell them I think it's heads.
Interesting.
Right. Well,
it seemed locked, or
I believe so. I think I could open it though.
And I will attempt to unlock it as best I can. Wee. Glad that comes with advantage. 32. If that's not enough, I can go a little bit higher.
So 22, so you're fine. It's going to take a minute of your time to open this, so you'll be here for the next minute.
I'm very focused, you guys. I'll be a minute.
I'm keeping a pretty hardcore eye on these skeletons, I guess. And also, I guess just that's kind of, I know there's some other laughing creature. I don't know what that is though.
You once again hear these like cackles, but because of the structure of the cave, it's echoing from every direction.
Oh, so everyone hears this, not just inside the boat?
That's just you.
Oh, just me, not even anyone else. Okay.
Well, actually, you're right. This time everybody hears it. You heard the first one because of that wisdom check, but everyone would hear that now.
Yeah. I ignore it because I'm highly focused.
So even the ladies on the outside would hear this echoing laughter.
Lumi will be like, talk to talk through the thing and be like, you guys all right in there? I heard that. Not very, it's pretty menacing.
I'm working on
Doesn't
the safe.
sound good.
What are we talking about? I'm here. I'm clicking on the safe.
I don't know, maybe the creepy laughter that just came out of there?
Oh, was that Eugene?
No, no, Sulak, it was not Eugene.
Oh, shit. Eugene. Yeah, we heard some weird laughter, apparently. I'm busy.
Yeah, I think it's doing something with these skeleton. Did it sound? Can I do like? Was the laugh like menacing, or like was it like?
It's very much like
tricksterish.
It's very much kind of like a high pitched, just like like kind of a mix of both.
Okay. Was it? I'm just gonna. I mean, was it? This wasn't Falco's laugh or anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Good. I mean, better. I don't know. That's good, but. All right. Yeah. So I guess while Sulak's doing that, I don't know. I mean, can I investigate these skeletons?
Sure.
Let's see.
You still have your orb out?
My orb scant or
scant? Yes.
Sure. He wanted to look in here, so I'd probably have him out still.
Yeah, let's see if he's paying attention or if he's too busy looking at everything else.
That's
doing an awing.
It's a 21 investigation. Or sorry, yeah, 21 investigation. Yeah.
So what do you want to know about these skeletons?
I guess I'm looking if they're wearing any sort of like, if there's any clothing on them, any markings for who they were, what they were.
So anything that
look humanoid, stuff like that.
Okay. So they do look humanoid.
Okay.
Anything that you do find on them, and you reveal the scant, shows that these are dead Netherese wizards.
Okay. And they're missing their heads. They're just leaned up against the wall.
Yeah, not like in an unnatural position to where someone would have positioned them leaning against the wall. One might be like laying on its side, and the other one's kind of laying back.
Their heads are just missing. There's not skulls anywhere.
There's no skulls anywhere.
And there's just this chest with 0 through 50 on it.
Don't worry, Eugene. I'm getting through. I can feel it.
As you open the chest, inside you find a little bag.
Eugene, I found a little bag.
You have found a bag of holding.
Good God, it seems endless inside.
As you open it, out falls a couple of vials with like a bright pink liquid inside, as well as a silver ring. Sorry, this is a jet black ring with kind of an emblem of horns on the top of it.
Okay.
Hang on. Now I'm just gonna roll this because I'm silly and I feel like doing it. So I'm just gonna say if it's let's just say like 9 or less, he just puts it on immediately. Ah, damn it! I really wanted to put it on immediately.
I mean, you still could.
Chronal shift.
Nothing's really stopping you.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? See, like he's like, yeah, fuck. He's like, oh fuck. I'll let the other ones look at this one, but this fucking ring that is just fucking cool. I opened this.
I'm not even paying attention that much. I'm looking at these skeletons. This is Jasmine was supposed to be babysitting you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what the fuck is Jasmine doing while I open this chest? Like, where is she?
Trying not to fall asleep.
You know. No, where is Jade? Is Jade like watching over me in a nice babysitting manner, or is she investigating the skeletons? What's she up to?
Luca, stop. Rolling her eyes.
Is your thing broken, or you not want to talk?
She's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, and you know what? Just because I feel like it, I want to introduce a weird bit of chaos in this moment. So he's gonna look at the ring. I will take one moment of investigation in his own right, but he's still gonna put on the ring, and more or less, unless he can see an immediate danger of it. But so I guess an Arcana check or something. But otherwise, unless he can actually see a danger.
Arcana
So,
works.
sure. He's shit at that anyway, so why not?
Oh.
I will take my inspiration to reroll that one. I feel like there we go. That's so much better.
Oh my god! Oh no, the inspiration went to waste too.
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, so he slaps.
Really cool.
He slaps on the ring without any regard. It's like, fuck yeah, it's amazing.
Cool.
And then he picks up the vial. He will try to, unless the ring has somehow impeded him for something. He will investigate the vial against his knowledge of poison detection and stuff like that. His alchemy understanding of poisons and such.
Okay.
To try and guess what it is.
Go ahead and roll for that.
What would you like me to roll against that? Because it's like his poison. His poison crafting is like +7.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Sure.
If you're checking for poison in particular.
Sure. Let's do that. Dirty 20.
It's definitely not a poison.
It's definitely not a poison. All right, then I can drink this if I feel like it.
All right. So he's got. What is it? Pink vial?
It's a small vial. It's got a pink liquid inside. You have 2 of them.
Two small vials of pink liquid.
All right, this could be like anything from that.
Wait, no. Callus found that Viagra-like stuff. Sulak didn't.
All right.
I guess I'd just show Scant the chest too. And I guess whatever. After I wrapped up with that, I'd like wander back to Sulak, and show him the chest and like, I guess if ask Sulak, what'd you find in there?
Oh, Eugene, check this out. And I hold up my hand wearing the ring.
Can I do an Arcana check on there?
Greater minds. We're putting greater minds.
That is 9, 18.
18?
Yeah.
It's definitely a magical attuned ring item. Is it attuned? I think it's attuned. Yeah, it's attuned. It has to be attuned.
Right.
It's also made of Chardolin.
Oh, okay. I guess if I recognize it's of Charlotte, I would tell Sulak, it's a cool ring, but it's made out of Chardolin, which tends to corrupt those that are in close contact with it.
Fucking, it looks so fucking Are you sure? I just.
I'll show Scan if he recognizes the symbol.
Yeah, show Scan. I'm still wearing it, but I'm showing it to Scandalin.
Oh, didn't we hear what Devil and Populus said? Jade's still like sitting down.
I think they pointed at me for something. Like I was like some sort of like kryptonite or something.
I don't know what those numbers mean. Those are just numbers. Nothing special there. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
I can read those. Those are 1 through 50.
Well, obviously you already know what Chardolin is, so there's not really much I need to tell you about that.
No, I didn't know if you recognize the horn symbols on there. Is that there's a god, right? You may not know, I guess, not really Mithril, but I'm pretty sure they worship some sort of Dark Lord. I cannot remember his name right now for the life of me, but I would probably take that ring off Sulak.
No.
And I know.
Fine.
All right, let's get out of here.
I did get a
as
bag of
just-
holding, right?
Yeah.
All right, I will take the ring off and I'll put it in the bag of holding in its vortex other worldliness.
I guess I will. I guess yeah, we'll leave, and then I'd walk over to the group. Kind of say like, well, there was. Looked like there was some gnomish lettering on there. Sulak read it.
Oh, it's a gnomish. Wait, where? Where's the gnomish? I can read gnomish.
You read on the box. You read it off already.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. I knew that.
Yeah. I don't know much. I know gnomes tend to be a little. I think
He pretends to pull up his non-existent trouser straps and be like,
well, let me tell you about gnomes. All right, so they tend to be quite the tricksters. You know, they very care about their treasures and things. You know, they're earthly people. You know, very groundly. You know, probably due to their height, maybe about the shoe size. Not real sure. All the same, though, very friendly, all the same. But they got them trickster-like characteristics and stuff like that. So, but they do like them treasures, illusions too.
So I wonder if this laugh we're hearing has something to do with a gnome here. Be real careful about taking that stuff. Maybe. Any idea what one of these tunnels we want to go down?
Scan's gonna roll Arcana on the potion.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, my pink potions.
Lumi's got to identify too, but
okay. Well, if you want to do that instead.
Well, that takes 10 minutes unless she has it. Yeah, you got to cast it for. Do you do ritual or do you just cast it?
That's sorry.
No,
identify for Lumi.
Lumi's in the middle of a pillow fight, I think.
Oh, is she? Yeah, so he can do that, I guess. I mean, I can give him the help action, or he can give me the help action too, whatever. But if we don't want to do identify,
all right.
Ring with horns? Is that how we described this?
Yeah, horned figure on it. Yeah, or was it? Yeah, just horns. Yeah.
Found in the. I'm just gonna call this the Lost City. Is that fair? Would that remind you enough, Kaiser, if you were looking for what it meant?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
Do you want it? No, but it might charge faster. Yeah, you can take it away. I've been using this.
In terms of direction. Unless you're waiting on Lumi to identify this.
Oh.
We got 10 minutes. I can spare a few minutes. Might be helpful.
This laugh sounds like it's coming closer, though.
Yeah, I guess it's a little hard to tell because of the echo, but
okay.
I've ignored this laugh up to this exact moment.
So these 2 potions help alleviate exhaustion.
When you said because of echo, I thought like for some reason my cat was being distracting or something.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, thank God I'm still muted. Because he's purring loud.
All right, so we figured out these potions of relieve exhaustion. Do we know sort of level, what extent they just like complete or to some degree?
They're pretty strong. They might help a couple party members who have -6 on their persons right now.
Eugene, I think I might have to hang on to these for forever. You know, like they're probably in that too good to use category.
Here, I'll trade you this. I hand him a bottle of wine.
No, you drive a hard bargain. All right.
I'll hand him the 2 vials.
And then I give him a bottle to to Ash and Jade and say, Sulak found these. Lumi says they might help with exhaustion.
Well, thanks for that. I hope it helps.
Thank you.
Honestly, me too. Just for the mood.
I'm gonna give a cheers to them. Like,
Bottoms up.
and I'm drinking my whatever. I assume it came from your particular
Yeah, it's one of the Adelaide ones.
Adelaide wines. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I, looking at these tunnels real quick, does it look, this is going to be a weird question, does it look like the ship was maybe going towards one? Like, is it angled in a way that would imply it was trying to go that direction?
It's pointing to, like, the
Look,
front
I need
of
you
the
to lay
boat
down.
is pointing toward the tunnel on your left.
Okay.
What about the rear? Maybe it was leaving the city.
So once again, you have 4 options.
Going backwards. Right. So
There's one to your immediate left. There is kind of one in like a U-turn. Essentially, you walk around and back in that direction. There's one to your right and one straight ahead.
What if we split up into 4?
Bad idea.
We're out of time crunch.
We're trying to find a city, and my thought is this boat might be trying to go to the city.
The one in front of you also, is much larger than the other 3. I don't know.
Is it boat sized?
I mean, the other ones are probably about 10 to 15 feet in height, and the one in front of you is about 30.
Would this airship fit through all of them though, or no?
No.
It would only fit through the big one.
That would be the best bet, yeah.
Yeah.
But perhaps they docked here and then they walked into any one of these particular things. Like, we haven't been standing at the wharf per se.
And the detect magic didn't show anything outside the boat, by the way, just when we left, because it lasts 10 minutes. So it'd be gone now, but when we came out, at least.
Does it see through walls?
What's that?
Does it see through walls?
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
This is more of a question going
forward. It just says you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but no, it says it's blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of wood or dirt. Nothing about ice. Yeah.
About a foot of ice, you could say, is a sufficient barrier.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe if you equate the ice is probably pretty close to stone in this instance. So,
yeah,
1 to 3 feet, 3 feet at most, essentially.
So at this point, wait, hold on. Did you make a decision? You don't see anything, no.
Yeah, okay, good. Last question. Any sort of tracks or anything walking down any of these?
No.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would wager to try to go wherever this boat was trying to go. If it looks like it only fits in this big one, I might be the entryway for these boats.
The other doorways, they don't have any marking signage or anything like that. If need be, I can go a little closer to them to look for that.
No.
Okay.
I don't know, Miss Navigator, any thoughts? I genuinely don't know where we're going, so I think my thought is my thought is the airship would be trying to get into the city would probably have to use this large tunnel. Maybe we go down that and see if that takes us to some sort of dock.
Right, agreed. Normally, they would come from something like this. However, it almost seems like I have a bad feeling. I don't know why.
Sorry, last question. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna feed into that. Part of me feels like that's the correct way, but part of me feels like it's a dead end.
All right, we got it. We need to find a new therapist. I think Echo after this.
Seems like a lot of us need therapists.
I guess before we left that ship, or even I need to go back to it. Is that ship functional? Like, looks like it would. Is there any controls on it or anything?
As Professor Scant said, it's a pity it's no longer in one piece.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, it was a minute ago. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I would just say let's go down the big tunnel.
So is the shield guardian up and running? What are we doing here?
So your shield guardian, per its damage, will have half its total HP. So if you look up a shield guardian stat block, it's probably going to be about 80 hit points, I think, plus its abilities.
Ooh.
Speaking of, let me put a token of him on the map. So I remember you have him. Oh, that's a good question for Miss Ash.
What was it? I didn't hear it.
Did we leave Carl and the dragon at home, or did we take him with us?
I mean, will the dragon be of any use to me?
I mean, he might, but he can also die. So if you're using him,
I understand that he can die, but if he can be useful, then he can stay.
Is Carl here?
Because it has 142.
Carl can be there.
Okay.
142 hit points total. What?
I think because it tells. Oh, and I can't remember what it was at. I'd have to go back like 400 pages to find that chapter.
Mm.
But yeah, so he's got. Yeah, so he'll be at 71 HP, max hit points. And I believe everything else works functionally.
Okay. So even the regeneration thing where he gains 10 hit points each round? I'm assuming up to 71.
I believe so, yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty hefty.
Mm.
So
my God, you can store a spell in there? That's insane.
Yeah, no, these things are pretty busted. That's why it's a CR7.
Is there any inclination about we got a big door that's very large and stuff like that, but the other two doorways and stuff, are they just sort of like cave-like edging, or are they framed with actual wooding, or
everything is made of ice everywhere you look. There's nothing like of significance of like human interaction aside from this boat.
Okay.
Everything is just ice.
Let's get moving. I think unless somebody else has a better thought, I think we check out the tunnel that looks like the ship was maybe going towards or could get in. It seems like kind of a bit of a crapshoot either way. So
I have a bad feeling, but I agree.
So I think we'll probably start moving down I guess the big
so you
one.
guys
Whatever
walk around the boat.
Can I, with my navigation skills, can I tell when the tunnel was last used for departion?
The tunnel was last used between 0 and 10,000 years ago.
Damn. It's thick. Glad I asked.
Again, nothing looks man-made, so it's just there.
Yeah, but like, if it was a port and a ship went through it.
So as you guys begin to walk around this ship, so go around the back or the front, you once again hear this laugh, and Eugene, your ears kind of perk up, and you stop mid-step. And as you turn around and look behind you, kind of above the boat now, there are 4 floating skeletons. Not skeletons, skulls, just staring at you, hovering above the boat. And at this point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
How many? So, did that thing fix my exhaustion?
Did you take it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have taken it.
Both took it? Oh, right. Fun time.
Are we rolling regular?
Awesome. Great. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So you can lose 5 points of exhaustion.
Cool.
So you guys everybody who has exhaustion will be at -1. But I need to drink the potion. Yeah, to drink the potion to make a charisma saving throw.
It was not poison.
Initiative.
Wow, I was so close to being 18. Oh my god.
27.
I would like to say that because I'm schizo and have hallucinations and stuff, I don't want to be able to hear it. I feel like everyone's hearing this laughing and Echo's just like.
Yeah, like you might hear, but think of it as just part of his schizophrenia, so it just ignores it.
No, she just doesn't hear it at all. Like her hallucinations are blocking it out.
Oh, it's
but I rolled a 17.
All right, so I need Eugene. Would you roll?
I've rolled it. I'm gonna do it in Foundry so it's easier that way. But I'm trying to, I'm trying to see what I need to minus from it. It's still jacked up, but I need to minus.
Just roll it wherever, because I'm gonna add it in because I have it on my own thing here.
23 for me.
Yeah, because I'm doing everything on a separate page, and I'm not gonna go back and forth.
I only got an 18. I just cannot roll well on initiative. I had 2 on the day.
It's just not the worst thing to fail at.
I mean, not when you have a plus 16 to it, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
I barely beat you. I had to roll like some of the highest die. Just
yeah. I have to roll it below. Yeah, it's up to a plus 16 for me now. Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Placer Beast got a 3.
Apparently. Why are there 2 of them?
How is everybody rolling? What the hell? Did I put you in an... Wow.
Yeah, you put an initiative tracker up, I mean.
Did I? I don't see one.
There's one on ours, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I put it up. Why is there 2?
There are 3 displacer beasts on mine.
All right, enough. Stop. You guys are... I'll start adding it in. I'm just going to manually add this now. Okay, so I got a what?
23.
Eugene got an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you could roll from a different page. Lumi, you got... Jade, you got...
3.
I got an
8. Ash?
I got... For initiative, let's see. I don't know. I didn't roll for that. Hold on. I rolled in the thing.
Thank you.
Echo?
Oh.
She crit.
13 for me.
You did crit. Yeah, you did crit. So Ash got a... What are you? A plus... So you got a 22. And Echo, what'd you get?
17.
Nothing? 17. And I will get your Displacer Beast and all my stuff. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. And
okay.
Next time.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank goodness. I thought I was gonna miss out on a lot.
Oh, we're done for the night?
Yeah, it's midnight.
I I think if we kept fighting, we would be up till like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Next weekend I'm good, but tomorrow I gotta
This
be
weekend I might be good or I might be late. It'll depend on how long something before goes, but I will let you know when I know.
15th. Okay, Holly has a little icon also.
Yeah, I won't be. I'm traveling back from Florida.
You're going to Florida?
Yeah, on
Ooh.
Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Where?
Yeah, I would like say it's just like I probably won't have any time, unfortunately, because it's like for my sister's bachelorette thing, so I'm just hanging out with family the whole time.
How fun!
But maybe like it would be like potentially Wednesday night.
I actually
like,
will be
to.
off next Monday, but I don't know about anyone else. If we want to try doing like a schedule for a different day, if we can't do next Sunday.
Well, I can put out postings again.
My schedule is only released until or through next week, though, through next Friday.
Okay.
So until the 21st, I think my schedule's been up. But I did tell them when I was interviewing that Sunday evenings are not good for me. So I won't ever be scheduled Sunday like night shifts, but unfortunately I'm scheduled Monday morning in exchange.
Mm.
We all gotta work in the morning.
Yeah, you just gotta suffer, that's all.
I'm a part of the grind.
That's how it works. We all just suffer.
Well, yeah.
I kind of enjoy it though.
Alright, what am I missing? Field guy, that's what
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Muted. Good night.
Night.
Thanks very much for watching. Keep chasing them dreams, and I'll see you next time on D&D IceWind Dale. And see if we actually, well, deal with these skeletons.